on the push. Okay, I'm okay, but I guess that's just me. Nobody to blame for my fate. Goodbye, never will see me again. Who they don't want me to stop beating around the bush. Okay, I'm okay, but I guess that's just me. Nobody to blame for my fate. I don't be fake.
Keep it real. Keep it real.
I don't.
Here goes.
You two handle the front while I take the back.
Victory! The Scarlet Guardians have won!
It's not just our power. It's all of our powers, working as a team.
Wrong! Right!
Show me the strength of your resolve!
Where are we?
PlayStation.
Yo, what is good, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? Jay Bari here, back with another video, here to give you guys greatness once again, which is the PlayStation Nation, which is the PlayStation 4, because Sony not letting it go, and currently the only next-gen console, that PlayStation 5. Yo, what is good, guys, man? I don't know what, yo, that intro right there kind of hurt me. It's not like I have a headache, but you know when you got rid of a headache, but you still feel it lingering in the back. So when you talk, it kind of brings it up a little bit. Yeah. Yo, man, I'm on a different level right now. I'll be honest with you, man. Right now, I'm talking with my eyes closed. I'm trying to, you know, open my eyes real wide so I can wake up. But yo, it was a good day yesterday, but it was a rough morning, afternoon, night today. You know what I mean? I was down for the count, man. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, man. I was down for the count. It's been a long time since I, drunk like that. Let's say that. You know what I mean? Like that, COVID has definitely messed around. You know what I mean? Where now I'm like a lightweight. You know what I mean? I take a little Henny and I'm done. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I will recover. And we here a little bit right now, yo. But what is good, guys, man? Little show that I'm doing here. Said I wanted to do a we gonna talk. And this is like probably the best time for me to do it. So we're gonna get it done. and talk about the craziness that's going on in this gaming community. I'm talking about Twitter. I'm talking about YouTube. You know what I mean? I'm seeing Xbox Shills pop up everywhere. I don't. Where are they coming from? I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? I go on and I scroll through Twitter. You know, for yesterday, and I'm just seeing all these shills. You know, that hate the console wars and hate fanboys. They're just all over the place now. They seem like they're Xbox shills now or fanboys. It's crazy. I don't know what's going on. maybe a little bit of money has been dispersed. I don't know. But we're gonna break it down. We're gonna talk about it, man. And we're also gonna talk about this PlayStation event. You know, a lot of rumors is coming around here, and it's coming from not the PlayStation community or PlayStation gamers. It's coming from Xbox gamers, which is, I'm just like, yo. Yeah, am I in the Twilight Zone? I don't know what the hell is going on, man. You know what I mean? You know, Saturday, my homegirl, she came through. You know what I mean? It's one of my closest friends here. Came through, was chilling, talking, eating, drinking. You know what I mean? Saturday went by. Sunday, I was sleeping all day. Only person I think I spoke to in the morning was Persona, because he was talking about Scarlet Nexus. And I was even like dazed. I was like, yo, you know when you give them one answer word, word answers, like, yep. Yeah, I was out of it. Yo, I ain't even gonna lie. I was out of it, man. And I mean, then I woke up and I was like, yo, it's like 6:30. I go on Twitter. I see people was tagging me on Twitter. Shout out to my man Sick, my bad Sick. Yeah, I was knocked, man. I was knocked. You know what I mean? I was knocked. Yeah, but at the end of the day, we here. Yo, what is good, chat? Mary Wilcox, what is up? Henry Heck, what's good, man? What is good? Yo, C Fresh, what's up? DeVito, what is up? Yo, Star Guardian, what's good, bro? Shout out to my man Star Guardian. Blandrew in the building. Yo, Blandrew, what up? What up? Yo, Chris Righteous, the second best lisp on YouTube. What's good, Chris? Yo, we're gonna break down Kid Smooth Stupidity as well, man. We gotta break down Kid Smooth Stupidity. Cause this motherfucker, he go on this podcast called Let's Talk Games. And he bring his fanboy bullshit over to his Let's Talk Games podcast. Every time I see he bring his fanboy bullshit to Let's Talk Games podcast, I'm lacing him up. And that's what we're gonna do right after I get to this. Yo, Big Valley, what's up, man? What is up? Yo, J Gamer UK, what's good, man? What's good? Forget Me Not, what's up? Yo, Big Valley, yeah, currently right now on Guilty Gear. I haven't played it in like probably 2 days. But I got rated. My rating got D-ranked to floor 7. Usually I'm lingering around floor 8. You know what I mean? I got D-ranked by, I think it was a false player. And now I'm on floor 7. That's when I stopped playing. You know what I mean? I gotta go work. But the highest floor I went to floor 9 once. Got into a May player, got bodied. You know what I mean? That joke was and I kept playing it too, so I was like, yo, that was an easy D rank. But I'm gonna definitely get on the grind when it comes to Guilty Gear. Like, definitely starting next week for sure, because I've been putting that on the side burner a little bit. I haven't been playing the way I wanted to been playing for a minute. So when it comes to, like, you know, my birthday tournaments coming up, definitely gonna be grinding out and playing a lot of games. You know, starting this week. Monday I gotta be in the office because we gotta do some evaluations. But other than that, I should be good. But yeah, my bad, yo guys. I ain't even gonna trip, y'all. I am out of it a little bit. So if I miss your name, just let me know. Yo, Thurnus Haley, what's up? Yo, Phillipson, what's good, man? Yo, Philip, you on floor 8? That's what's up, man. Yo, RK, what's good, man? Yo, Jeffrey Branks, what is good? What is good? Appreciate you coming through. Let me scroll on up here. Yo, True Virgil, what's up, man? Don't know one want to talk to you. Who wanted to talk to me? Or don't know anybody that wanted to talk to me? Yo, Shadow Wolf, what is up, man? Yo, Issa, what's up? What's up? Yo, Tekken God Jets, what's good, bro? Destin Laguerre. Yeah, I had to put him up there, man, because he became an Xbox shield out the blue. And the reason why I'm calling him a shield, because I'm gonna show you guys later. Yo, J Dog, what's good, man? What's good, man? Appreciate you coming through. Sam Ash, what is up, man? What is up, Sam Ash? Yo, appreciate you guys coming through, man. You know, on this lovely Sunday, you know, night. Yo, Persona, what's good, bro? What is up, man? Yo, Jeffrey Branks, what is up, man? You know what I mean? So, yo, the boy Young, what's good, bro? Shout out to my boy, the boy. Yo, I'm out of it, yo. Trust me. If I stuttered before, you're gonna hear that a lot today. You know what I mean? Yo, Persona, what's good, man? But yeah, yo, you know what I mean? I wanted to do this, let's, you know, not let's talk games, but this we gonna talk, because I'm just seeing a lot of the BS going around on Twitter or YouTube. Yo, Phantom, is that Phantom? What is good? Am I naming you Phantom? I don't know. PHXNTXM, what is up, man? Yo, Gaming Tie Adventure, what's up? Yo, Absolute MMA, what's good, man? I ain't seen you in a minute, Absolute MMA, man. What's good, man? Appreciate you coming through. He said, what's up, Leo, man? Yo, you know the vibes, man. You know we out here. But, yo, before I even start, though, yo, Envy Dub, what's good, man? Just want to let you guys know that I officially made the stream for my birthday tournament right here. So if you guys definitely want to sign up, if you guys are interested, if you're playing Guilty Gear, you know what I mean, if you're interested, definitely sign up. Doesn't matter skill level. Also, that would be a cool birthday gift to me, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yo, Barry, I don't play fighting games, but I do have Guilty Gear. You know what? I'm gonna sign up. Happy birthday to you. Hopefully you guys can do that, you know what I mean? Doesn't matter skill level, man. Just come on, sign up, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. I gotta change the hashtags in here. But if you do want to sign up, here is the sign up right here. It is challenge.jbarrystrive. And this is the link right here. I'm going to put the link in the chat. If you guys want to sign up, definitely sign up. I'll appreciate it. My birthday is actually on the 28th of July. But, you know, during that week, I won't be here. But, you know, on the 24th, we're going to do the tournament. And I got my man Persona. You know, gonna be commentating, and my boy Upchuck Gaming gonna be commentating as well. Yo, Foxing Around, what's good, bro? Yo, IMC Figs, what's good, bro? What's good, man? So yeah, the tournament is on the 24th of July at 3 p.m. Eastern time. We're gonna start it up. But before that, we're gonna be having like exhibition matches, you know what I mean, where we're just gonna be playing and all that stuff. So it should be a good, you know, event overall, where, you know, if some people just want to play in the exhibition matches, they can do that. But if you want to participate in the tournament, definitely come on through and participate. Like I said, I'm going to be on Guilty Gear Hard during next week and going forward. You know what I mean? I definitely want to, you know, polish up on some things where, you know, making myself a better player. So, and I definitely want to grind online as well. You know what I mean? Hopefully I can get to Celestial World before the tournament and all that. But definitely want you guys to sign up. Once again, this is the link. Also, it's a $500 prize pot where $300 goes to the first place winner, $150 go to the second place winner, and $30. Oh, you guys probably can't see this, so I'm gonna zoom in. That should be better, right? And $50 go to the fifth place, you know, winner. So top three is a top three payout, $500 in total. If you guys do want to support the tournament as far as increasing the price pot, do have a link to the PayPal. That's the online arcade PayPal. So that's how we're going to be paying everybody through PayPal. But if you guys want to support the tournament as far as increasing the price pot and anything, you would click on this link right here and you know, add whatever you want to add towards the tournament. It's not mandatory to do it. The prize pot is going to be there regardless, if anybody doesn't add anything or not. But I'm just saying, if you want to support the tournament, you can. But yeah, so also key thing as well is that there's going to be moments like, say something happened in the lobby and, you know, there's a connection issue. We're going to be asking for a connection test. So be ready to do that stuff. Make sure you're wired if you're signing up for the tournament. A wired connection is preferable. You know, even though Guilty Gear has really, really good netcode, you want to play wired That's the preference that we desire. And the lobby ID that will be announced during the tournament as we talk about it and all that stuff. So all of the tournament key factors are here. The tournament rules are also here as well. That's general tournament rules as far as just like general tournament is here as well. But if you guys have any questions, don't be afraid to, at me on Twitter or in the Discord, because there's a link to the Discord here as well. And ask away from there. All right. But just once again, just want to let you guys know, my birthday tournament is July 24th. We're going to be starting off with exhibition matches at 12 p.m. Eastern time or 12:30 around that time. And the tournament is going to start right on time at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Also, big key thing to note is that we do check-ins as well. So the tournament has a check-in date. So you see right here, it says check-in at July 22nd, 3 p.m. Eastern time. Check-ins begin 2 days prior before the tournament begins. So during that time, July 22nd through the 24th, before 3 p.m. Eastern time, you will have to check in if you want to participate in the tournament. If you haven't checked in, you will be eliminated out the tournament. Check-in is a very simple process. You will most likely get an email to whatever your challenge account is linked to, or on the day of the 22nd, pretty much I'm going to be announcing it, letting people know. You're going to see this orange button right here, and it's going to be like a check-in button. You just check in. That's just to verify to everyone that you are ready and able to participate in the tournament. So it's a two-step process. You sign up, and you also got to check in. So once again, check-in begins July 22nd at 3 p.m. Eastern time. That's given 2 days for everyone to just check in. All right. But yeah, I just want to let people know, and let people know that the tournament is definitely is in full effect. And if you guys are interested, sign up. Birthday present to me. If you sign up, if you have Guilty Gear, it's a fun game, and it's gonna be a fun event, man. Once again, we got my man Upchuck Gaming and my man Persona. We're gonna be commentating as well, so it's gonna be a good event, man. It's gonna be a good event. Also, if you most likely, there's probably gonna be pro players there as well. If you guys want to get that experience with playing with like a pro player, that's the best. That's like the best time to do that stuff. You know what I mean? So I definitely hit up Diafoam the other day, and he said he would share out the link, and he possibly might sign up. So if you guys know Diafoam, he's a pretty good player, and we'll get some people in there. So, but all skill levels are welcome. But yo, Chuck, what's good, bro? Shout out to my man Chuck. Yo, Rafe the Emperor, what's good, man? Shout out to you. Who else came up in here? Yo, Mr. Try Hard, Mr. Go Try Hard Guy Uchiha, what's good, man? Appreciate you coming through. Yo, Link, what's good, man? Shout out to my man. Yo, Link, you not a mod? What? I thought I had a mod. Yo, B Staples, what's up, man? Yo, Foxing Around, what's good, man? I'm chilling with Aston. Yo, I'm a little out of it, man. I ain't gonna lie, yo, real talk. I'm a little out of it, man. But yeah, man. So the tournament, I'm definitely gonna be hitting people up, man. So you might see some surprises there for sure. There's a lot of people that we do know through the online arcade, and they definitely want to strive. So it's gonna be a good one. Yo, AG, what's good, man? Yeah, Diaform is an Eno player. Yeah, he's an Eno player. Yep. There's not that many Eno players out there, but when you do fight one, it can be rough. You know what I mean? That's one of those characters. It's kind of like when you're fighting against like an Axel. You don't really see too much, but when you do fight them, it can be rough because you want to get that experience with them. But yeah, let's begin this joint, man, because I gotta address my man Kid Smooth real quick, man. I gotta address my man Kid Smooth with his stupidity. You know what I mean? He over here got this podcast called Let's Talk Games. Shout out to my man Kid Smooth. Let's Talk Games with Kid Smooth and Notorious DRE. You know what I mean? And he brought up this dumb ass, stupid ass, idiotic ass excuse of why Forza Horizon 5 ain't got no ray tracing in the goddamn game. So, you know, when it comes to these Xbox dudes and how they want to justify or rationalize anything Xbox is doing, they always try to downplay what PlayStation is doing with their games. Like, who the fuck will want to downplay what Ratchet and Clank is doing with ray tracing? You know what I mean? Because people are using the photo mode, which is a great feature in the game, to showcase the beautiful and one of the best examples of ray tracing in their game. And he tried to use that to make an excuse for Xbox not to have ray tracing in Forza Horizon 5. So Kid Smooth damage control idea is that because a lot of PlayStation gamers has been playing Ratchet and Clank out there and they using photo mode to showcase ray tracing, this is the reason why Forza Horizon ray tracing is only in the Forza Vista mode, because that's the way how you're going to show the best case of ray tracing in the Vista mode. And I'm listening to this podcast, I'm like, yo, that's a dumb ass excuse, because Ratchet and Clank got ray tracing throughout the whole game if you choose to have it. You know what I mean? If you choose fidelity mode with the 4K 30 frames per second, you have ray tracing throughout the whole game. If you choose performance RT mode, you have ray tracing throughout the whole game. You know what I mean? The only mode that doesn't have ray tracing is just the 60 frames per second, that's, you know, performance mode. Yo, yes he did. Yes he did. I'm gonna play it, Chris. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna definitely play it, man. So here's the podcast right here. Like I like the Let's Talk Games podcast. You know what I mean? There's definitely sometimes they try to play that, oh, I'm neutral route. You know, well, none of these motherfuckers is neutral. Let me just keep it real with you. You know what I mean? But K Smooth came in here. I understand the avenue where they want to play with the podcast, but K Smooth came in here with his dumbass Xbox logic, and you know what I mean? It has brought that stench to the damn podcast. Listen to my man K Smooth over here.
Pretty and the ray tracing and the basically in photo mode, man. I ain't never heard that before. So.
Yeah, I clipped it where Dre was like, I ain't never heard that, because Dre wanted to tell him right here that, yo, Kid Smooth, you sound like a dumbass. But you know what I mean? He wanted to say in a nice way. You're getting mad, you know what I mean? People using photo mode to showcase the ray tracing. People have been showcasing the ray tracing in video clips as well. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Ray tracing's all over that game. If you played Ratchet and Clank, how could you downplay the ray tracing? It's beautiful. It looks great. It's amazing. It brings more polish and immersion to the game. You know what I mean? I don't get it. Yes, people are going to stop playing the game, go into photo mode and be like, whoa, look what is being done. And look what these developers put in their game. There's many times, especially in that first area, there's times I paused the game, I put it in photo mode because I wanted to highlight, like, yo, look what's going on in the game. I'm over here killing sand sharks. The sand shark is reflecting on the floor. The NPCs are reflecting on the floor. My gun is reflecting. The character is reflecting. The actual projectile is reflecting. It's looking crazy over here. Yes, I'm gonna highlight that with photo mode. No, with photo mode, I don't do any of all of that, you know, lighting and all that stuff, because I really and truly I don't know how to do all that stuff. The photos that some people put on Twitter and in the PlayStation share stuff, like, it's amazing. I don't know how they do that stuff. I don't have the time to do all that stuff because I just want to capture the scene, put it in photo mode, take the screenshot. I might mess with the FOV slider and stuff like that, but anything else I don't really touch. You know what I mean? When it comes to photo mode, and I just press the PlayStation share button and keep it moving. You know what I mean? But it's an amazing feature. I don't know how is that a downplay, but listen to my man Kid Smooth. Listen to my man Kid. Yo, Guapzilla, what's good, man? Listen to my man Kid Smooth, yo. He is trying to use that and try to downplay Ratchet and Clank so he can damage control for whoever's making Forza Horizon 5.
I mean, here's the thing, right?
Listen to this dumbass
about
shit.
this, right? can talk about.
Listen to this dumbass shit.
And people probably gonna come at me for this too. And please let me know.
Oh no, we are. That's the setup of a dumbass comment. You know what I mean? That is the setup of the dumbass comment. When somebody say, "Oh, people's gonna come at me when I say this," you already know you set yourself up for a dumbass comment. And this is what's going on Twitter. This is what's going on YouTube. There's a lot of dumbass comments. The other day somebody tagged me and somebody asking, "How is the gameplay in Scarlet Nexus?" Huh? I was flabbergasted. I was like, "What?" The man was like, "I don't want to see I don't want to talk. Don't talk to me about the story, but talk to me about the gameplay." He's interested in the game. Scarlet Nexus has a free demo for goddamn almost a month now. If you were interested in the game, you telling me that you just blindsided that they had a demo out for a month? This is the dumbass shit that's been going on Twitter. I don't understand what is. I've been talking to Chuck, my man Dre, Persona. I've been saying like, I feel like I'm in a twilight zone because there's just been a lot of dumbass comments that's been that's been running around on Twitter, on YouTube. I don't know what the fuck is going on. You know what I mean? The other day I called somebody a dumbass on Twitter and I got banned for 12 hours. You know what I mean? Because the man was asking Persona if he already platinum Star Wars for the PS4 and boot up the PS5 version when you get the platinum instantly. And in Persona's tweet, he is mentioning that. Like, look how fast this platinum is. The PlayStation 5 version came out the day off. How the hell would he get the platinum in a matter of minutes or an hour if it didn't do that? I don't know what the fuck is going on. And people look at me like I'm the bad guy. You know what I mean? They look at me like, yo, Barry, why are you being so mean? No, it's dumbass comments. You know what I mean? That's like I feel like when it comes to the gaming community, a lot of people just want to talk the games. You know what I mean? They just want to talk. It don't matter what the question is. It doesn't matter what the comment is. They just want to talk. How's the gameplay for Scarlet Nexus? I'm really interested in the game. Did you play the demo? Crickets. Oh, you're toxic. You know what I mean? People just want to talk. People just want to talk about games. I'm sorry to tell you guys this, that to talk about games, it requires you to play them. You know what I mean? That's where credibility come in. That's where I'm gonna come at an angle with the Destiny Lageries and all the other Xbox shills. Huh? You know what I mean? Where they don't understand the connection that they're not getting, or they don't understand the disconnection that they're getting with gamers and the media. There's a huge disconnection because you're being fraudulent. You know what I mean? Like with true gamers out here, you know what I mean? Especially with me, when it comes to me, you can't just be talking about games with me. I'm going to be like, I don't respect none of your opinions. I'm not going to come to you. I'm not going to watch your videos. I'm not going to look at your tweet. You know what I mean? That's talking about shit that you're not playing. That's the disconnection. There's a lot of these gaming media dudes that they want to hype up this, they want to hype up that, but they don't want to showcase it. They don't want to showcase it. If you're talking about Halo, if you're talking about Game Pass, why don't you showcase that on your own videos? What you're doing on your videos is talking about fanboys and how Xbox doing this and how this is that, but you're showcasing no gameplay to get that connection with the gamer. You're just full of shit. You hate console wars, but all you're talking about is console warriors and fanboys and console war topics, but no gameplay being shown of what you're talking about. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. We're going to get back to Dustin Laguerre. I want to tackle Kid Smooth. We're going to get back to that dude quickly. We're going to get back to him, but here's Kid Smooth. Continue, Kid Smooth, with your dumbass comment, please.
No, if the music is too loud, I thought I put it down to a certain.
No, the music is not too loud. Let's get to the damn comment.
I'm trying to make sure I'm still at least loud enough. All right.
Fuck going on here, man?
Hear me out. Because everybody, the first thing that...
Look at this shit. Fanboy at its finest. This you would think Kid Smooth is paid from Microsoft. The man got Xbox props and his shit. I don't know what the fuck is going on here, man. You know what I mean? Xbox controller that's randomly. His Xbox is just on randomly. He got an Xbox voucher code that's randomly laid out. What the hell is going on with these dudes, man? You know what I mean? It just feels, I know Kid Smooth is not fake, but it feels fake. You know what I mean? These dudes can't even do a stream without hashtagging Game Pass or playing through Game Pass. I'm playing Madden NFL through Game Pass. You know what I mean? I'm playing, what's the game called? The Dungeons and Dragons through Game Pass in the title of the goddamn stream. It's ridiculous, man. It's crazy, yo. Yo, shout out to my man Persona, man. Yo, good thing it's Sunday, cause you preaching tonight, man. Y'all appreciate it, man. Yo, listen, if you guys were to see me right now, yo, my eyes is closed, and my face look like I'm struggling. Let me turn on this AC. I'm getting hot. Like I feel like the Henny's still in me. You know what I mean? I might bring one of y'all in here to help me out because I might pass out. But you know what I mean? Yo, if you watch these Xbox dudes, you know exactly what I'm talking about, man. You know exactly what I'm talking about. It feel like, yo, are you guys getting paid from it? You're doing Xbox props. Like, look at a lot of PlayStation guys. You know what I mean? If they're playing something to do PlayStation Plus, motherfuckers ain't putting, oh, I'm playing, here's my Control Ultimate Edition stream through PlayStation Plus. Nobody's putting that. Like, what are we doing, man? These dudes are advertising Game Pass every single minute. And I'm pretty sure this is like a Game Pass voucher thing right here. It's just weird. But go ahead, Kiss Moon. Let me see it. Yo, True Bleed, what's up, man?
That people did when, Ratchet came out. And even Digital Foundry did the shit too in their thing. All these images people were taking of Ratchet and Clank were all in photo mode.
No shit. All these images that people are taking is in photo mode. No shit. Yo. Whoa, yo, you cracked the code. Yo, you cracked the code, man. Yo, Kiss Move. That's you did it. Let's give it up, man. Clap it up in the chat for my man Smooth. Yo, Smooth, yo, listen. I was lost. I didn't know where people was uploading it from. My God. I didn't know that. Wow, what a revelation. This is amazing. Oh my goodness. Wow. We're bashing people taking photos within photo mode. Man, whoa. This is amazing, man. This is like cracking the code. He broke the Da Vinci Code. Yeah, Eureka, yeah. He cracked. Wow. Amazing stuff right there, man. Listen, man, listen. Let's continue. Yo, Twister saying, what's up, man?
And it's
yeah, look at Trey face right here. Look at Trey face right here. He's like, yo, what? Duh. You know what I mean? If a game ain't had photo mode, then what are you gonna say? A lot of these people are, capturing these photos in the game. It's still in the game. All photo mode is doing is removing the HUDs and stuff, and you can add little stickers or you can add little lighting and certain things that you can do with it, but it's still the game. Let me give you a secret as well when it comes to photo mode. When you're taking pictures or when you're trying to capture pictures through like a cutscene, you can't edit it. You can't add lighting. You can't add this. You probably add a sticker. That is a direct capture of what is being displayed from your screen. If you didn't know that. If you're doing in the in-game stuff, you can edit the stuff a little bit more, where you can add lighting and you can do all the crazy shit that people are doing on Twitter and all that stuff. But when it comes to a cutscene, when it comes to a cutscene, the things that people are taking pictures of and all that stuff, that's not edited. The fuck is going on out here, man? My man broke the Da Vinci Code. Yo, shout out to my man. Who's that is subscribed? Chris Easley. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate it. But let's go, man.
When I'm looking at it, when they do all those close up to the eyes and all this other shit, I was like, okay, that I get it. Ray tracing's there, but that's not happening in the middle of you playing for you.
Wow, whoa, that is not happening in the middle. You see what I'm saying? Y'all thought I was making this shit up. I wasn't making none of this up. This is actual shit that Kismove is saying. He's trying to tell you that, oh, you getting the ray tracing added through photo mode. No, sir. No, sir. That's due to the fact that the guy is zooming in on the eye doesn't mean that's not what that doesn't mean that's not going on in game. That is all in game. That's happening. Where you see the ray tracing on the eye, where you see the ray tracing on the helmet, that's happening in the game. You know what I mean? This is the stupidity. This man is playing the game. This is the stupidity that I'm talking about in this community. This man has the game and he's playing it, but he has that Xbox stench all over his face. He can't realize, like, yo, this is amazing shit that they're doing here. This is an amazing feat that they're doing here when it comes to ray tracing in the game. You know what I mean? He's so this is my issue always with Kismoose ever since I known him. He is so blinded when it comes to PlayStation shit. You see, it's a different attitude when it comes to PlayStation stuff because the Xbox is all in this motherfucker's face. You know what I mean? That's my Kismo. I respect Kismo a lot because you know what I mean. Like when it comes to Xbox, I would listen to him. You know what I mean? Because I know he likes Xbox a lot. Yeah, there's some biasness towards it, but it's cool. Whatever it is, what it is. He is who he is. But my issue is when he come over here to the PlayStation side where the grass is greener, where you smelling that fragrance. When you're seeing actual next gen shit, he's blinded by it because it's that Xbox shade of green all in this motherfucker's face. That stench. He can't get rid of it. He thinks he's smelling PlayStation and smelling up. No, that's the Xbox. It's all up on your nose. It's all in your pores. You need to wash that shit out. The dude said it's not happening in game. We're gonna repeat that. I'm telling you guys, there's a lot of dumbass comments is being said in this game. I mean, in the gaming community, man. It's in an all-time high.
And it's when I'm looking at it, when they do all those close up to the eyes and all this other shit, and I was like, okay, that I get it. Ray tracing's there, but that's not happening in the middle of you playing for you.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't even have to go any further. It's gonna get worse, guys. Trust me, because the Forza damage control gonna come. It's gonna become even worse. It's not happening during the game. So how is it there, Kismove? Explain to us, please.
To witness. It's not like you froze the screen right there like, oh no, people are going into photo mode where the resolution and image quality is hyped up to us.
No, incorrect. That's a lie right there. You can't change the resolution in photo mode. The only thing I think you can do in photo mode is that you can increase the sharpening. You know what I mean? I don't even know if people really mess with that shit, even though you can increase the sharpening, but that's the only thing you can do in photo mode. You can't increase the resolution. You can't add graphical visual other than lighting. You can't add like ray tracing in photo mode. The man, this is what, you know what's the crazy joint? The man has the game, but yet he's spitting propaganda, lies, so he can damage control of why Forza Horizon 5 doesn't have ray tracing in the game. Only in a certain feature it has it in. I'm telling you guys, it's a stupidity at its finest.
Okay, that I get it. Ray tracing's there, but that's not happening in the middle of you playing for you to witness. It's not like you froze the screen right there. Like, oh no, people are going into photo mode where the resolution and image quality is hyped up to us like to the max because it can be, and they're like taking all these pictures and like, oh, look how beautiful this game looks, and I'm like,
yeah. The reason why they stop it and it going into photo mode is because they're saying, wow, look what I'm playing. Look what's going on in game. I want to freeze this still right here, this frame right here, and capture that and show people that, yo, Insomniac is doing the Lord's work when it comes to this game. I can't believe I'm playing this game right now, 60 frames per second and ray tracing. It's a beautiful thing. So I'm going to press pause. I'm going to go into photo mode. And I'm going to capture what I'm seeing. That's the functionality of photo mode. I'm sorry if Xbox games don't utilize a feature like that. Maybe because they're not doing anything that captivating for them to even consider something like photo mode. How are we even here to downplay photo mode? Because people are wowed by something that's in the game. Yo, Phil Collins, what's up, man? Yo, Kings of Gaming, what's good? Appreciate you coming through, man. Yo, Team Ambush, what up? Yo, what Chris said? He said, yo, did he forget that Spider-Man, you saw the reflections while swinging in ray tracing? Yeah, yo, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Chris. That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, the stupidity is at all-time high because what's so shocking is that it's not where he's speaking from a place of like total ignorance. He has the game. He has a PS5, but I'm telling you that this dude right here is blinded by Xbox to realize that something great is happening here, where he's coming out now to damage control for Xbox and saying dumbass false information like this to downplay what PlayStation is doing. You know what I mean? That's what a lot of these dudes do. This is what a lot of them do. They want to downplay PlayStation, what they do. Who the fuck is bashing the ray tracing in Ratchet and Clank? Know why? You know why you have this spin or this dumbass opinion? Because you want to damage control for what Xbox is not doing. You're gonna see. Watch this. You're gonna see magic trick time. Watch.
Playing the game, right? And Ratchet, I thought Ratchet always looked good. It's always been a good looking game, regardless of the generation of PlayStation it's on. There's no knock against the way Ratchet looks. But when I'm playing it, I was like, okay, I played it in performance mode, and I just recently switched it to performance ray tracing. I'm not doing ray tracing regular. I'm just not. I mean, I know it looks good at 4K, 30, whatever. I want the performance mode. I was like, all right, I tried with.
By the way, look at the game that they playing. Yo, it's dry over there on Xbox. These motherfuckers is playing this werewolf game. It is dry over there, bro. You know what I mean? Not even I would touch that game and capture gameplay for a podcast. I'm not even being disrespectful. I'm just being real. That game is hot garbage. This is what, you know what I mean? You're out here trying to downplay Ratchet and Clank by showcasing, you know what I mean, werewolf on Xbox. What the hell is going on here? You know what I mean? The hell is going? You should at least put some Gears 5 up there or something. You got a werewolf on Xbox being showcased. What's going on, Kiss Move, man? Yo, this joint is crazy. You know what I mean? If you know what I mean, if you're gonna come at greatness, right? If you're gonna come at a technical feat, show something that could at least look good. You know what I mean? The resolution look off. The gameplay looks garbage. You know what I mean? And you're trying to come at Ratchet and Clank and their technical feats that they're doing in the game. My man said, yeah, he's playing in performance mode and switched over to performance RT. We don't see that in a lot of console games where you have 60 frames per second and ray tracing. You don't see that a lot. But you're out here showcasing werewolf, trying to downplay that. And let me tell you something about the 60 frames per second ray tracing mode. That mode right there, it has, if you guys redefine the explanation of the mode, that mode right here has all the features that the fidelity mode have. It's just on a lower scale. So all the graphical fidelity detail, ray tracing, performance RT mode has it, but it's on a lower scale, on a lower resolution. If you read the description of the modes. The 60 frames a second don't have any of the graphical fidelity stuff, but because it's running it at a higher resolution at 60 frames per second. But let's continue.
With the
Yo, Dylan, what's up, man?
Mode is great, looks great. Now let's see how big of a deal the ray tracing is. And I'm not sure how big of a deal it is because I don't see the biggest difference, but I'm not that wowed.
You can tell this motherfucker's lying. You can tell this motherfucker's lying. I don't see the difference, but I'm not. What? You can tell this motherfucker's lying. Where is he getting ray tracing? What examples where he's getting ray tracing from? You're seeing the best case of ray tracing on console, on PlayStation. You know what I mean? What are you comparing it to, Kiss? Are you comparing it to Watch Dogs? Is that a great example of ray tracing? No. What else are you comparing? Are you comparing it to the Medium, where you got to go into one room to see ray tracing? You know what I mean? What are you not amazed by? Huh? Yo, No Cap Podcast. Shout out to my man Sick Humor, man. Shout out to Sick, man. Appreciate you coming through, yo. You know what I mean? What are you not amazed by? You know, I'm confused here. This man said I'm not that wow. There's nothing really amazing. Like what? The best case of ray tracing on console is in this game. You're not that wowed by it. Tell me a better example of ray tracing on console, Kid Smooth, that you are so not wowed by it in Ratchet and Clank. Yeah, you know he lying and he capping. You know it. That's a fact. You know he lying because he's not going to mention anything on the Xbox, right? And I'm talking console. These next gen consoles. You know what I mean? He's not mentioning anything on Xbox, not first party or third party. Huh? So you tell me why you not wowed. Let's hear why he's not that wowed. He's not that. Oh, I mean, this doesn't look wow.
And I'm not sure how big of a deal it is because I'm
not sure what a bigger deal.
I don't see the.
You're wowed by this screen space reflection in Werewolf though, huh? You're wowed by the beam of light on the blood. That's what you wowed by? Because that's the gameplay you showing. You know what I mean? This man had the audacity to show this bum ass game right here. But he's talking about Ratchet and Clank. He didn't even want to showcase that. Yo, Jamal King, what's good, man? You know what I mean? This junk is crazy, man. This is the craziness that's going on in this gaming community. Stupidity is at its all-time high. And we're just letting shit just run. We're just letting it go. Oh my god. I mean, they're just talking games, man. No, you're a dumbass. You sound dumb. Let's continue. Let's hear his reasoning.
The biggest difference, but I'm not that wowed. And I don't know if I'm not wowed for the simple fact because maybe I've seen Ratchet too much.
What? Hey, yo. Listen, we all know Kiss Move is lying. We know he's capping, right? The times that we did see ray tracing in the trailers or anything before that, the actual retail game is better than what we've seen before that. But this man said maybe because he's seen Ratchet and Clank. What? That doesn't make any sense. That makes no sense at all. You know what I mean? That's like saying, you remember when Horizon Zero Dawn was being showcased and we seen the gameplay and all that stuff, and then we finally get it home. You know what I mean? We finally get it home. We prop it up on our TVs, our 4K TVs, or that time we had 4K TV because that was the KS8000 around that time, and we propped that thing up on that Pro, and we was like, I'm not that wow because maybe because I seen it already. What? I'm pretty sure when Halo comes out, right? This motherfucker gonna be like, whoa. I'm pretty sure when her Forza Horizon 5 come out, when he's seen all that gameplay on the Xbox show, he's gonna be like, whoa. I'm pretty sure when he boot up Forza Horizon 5 Vista mode and you see the ray trace, he's gonna be like, whoa, look, let me take a screenshot and let me take 30 steps to upload it on Twitter. This is my problem with this Xbox community, man. They don't want to give credit when it's due. I don't see PlayStation dudes not doing that. You know what I mean? If a game is good or a game want to be playing, a PlayStation dude, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna play that, either if it's on the PC or on the Xbox. You know what I mean? And if the game is good, they give it its props. The game look good, we give it its props. These motherfuckers out here, they try to make up any excuse out in the world. They'll be like, yo, I'm not that impressed because I saw Ratchet and Clank already. What? Yo, Rex Roma Studio, what's good, man? Yo, Mr. Flash, yo, what's good, bro? UI Tony, what's up, man? Yo, Jay Sway, what's good, man? Let's continue, man. Let's listen to this dumbass because I want to get to the Forza thing before we continue to Destin Legary and cook them motherfuckers.
To the point where now I'm used to it. You know how you see a game often?
No, we don't.
Like, for example, God of War, right? I wasn't watching.
Nah. You see, this. I don't know if Kid Smooth is paying Dre to be on a podcast. You know what I mean? I don't know if he's getting a cut off the revenue money. I don't know what's going on here. But the fact that the man is shaking his head saying, yeah, no, that's bullshit. That is 100% bullshit. Because I'm pretty sure watch when Horizon come out, Forza Horizon 5. Watch when that come out. I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm not impressed because I seen it enough. I guarantee if I put that on Twitter, people's gonna be like, yo, look at this. He's so toxic. He's so toxic. I'm pretty sure that will happen. Or somebody's gonna quote tweet it and like, look at the PlayStation community. There's so much cappers. Well, these guys can't give credit when it's I'm pretty sure. How the hell are you shaking your head yes to that? It don't make no sense. Unless you're playing Werewolf. You know what I mean? Where you can be like, oh, you booted up Werewolf and like, oh yeah, this game looks bad. You know what I mean? Like, yo, what the fuck is going on here, man? Let's continue.
A lot of previews of God of War. Like, I wasn't watching a whole lot of previews of Last of Us Part 2. So the novelty of their
bullshit. I'm telling you guys, this is Xbox 101 right here. This is the setup for the damage control, right? You try to downplay something, then you turn over, you try to be a little positive. Like he's continuing his downplay by trying to damage control his downplay by saying he ain't watched no Last of Us Part 2 previews. Full of shit. We seen your tweets, bro. All 2020, you talking about you're not playing this game got leaked, you're talking about this, you're talking about that. You telling me this dude, Kid Smooth, ain't watched any God of War gameplay? Is he out his mind? Full of shit. Let's continue.
Visuals stuck with me longer because I didn't see a whole lot of it. I feel like I saw a whole
like I said, Ratchet and Clank looks better than what we've seen previously in trailers or any gameplay that they've shown in the State of Play or Gamescom. It looks better. It's not like you've seen a whole bunch of gameplay from Ratchet and Clank either. You just saw a lot of trailers. They showed two gameplay. They had the State of Play, and then they had the Gamescom stuff, the extended gameplay from the from the PlayStation show. You know what I mean? It's just dumb.
A lot of Ratchet. So right now when I'm playing it, I feel like I'm just playing another video game. But like the thing I see on Twitter versus what I'm playing I don't feel like it's the same thing.
He's lying. He is lying. he is straight up lying.
Go
ahead.
I don't think it's the same as a Forza. Like the ray tracing is there in game.
Yeah.
You just can't freeze frame and zoom in all the way so you can get that photo, that perfect picture that you want.
Yeah.
That's totally different from what Forza is doing, which is there's only ray tracing in the photo mode, which is super weird.
Well, it's not actually weird. It's not weird.
Here we go now. Here we go. This. I told you his whole dumbass opinion was the setup to damage control this. Watch this now. Watch this magic trick that K Smooth is going to try to pull off. And the only Xbox dude is going to be like, yeah, Smooth, I agree. You know what I mean? Anybody with a brain or anybody that has any type of logic, you know what I mean, behind them is going to be like, yo, you sound dumb as fuck. You know what I mean? Yo, Damien, what's good, bro?
Now, I mean, at least have it in the 4K 30 mode. At least if it's not in the
But here's where I have to argue.
Watch this.
So, all right, I expect the next Forza, the one that's not open world, the little track. I expect that.
Oh my god, not this Forza. The next Forza that should have ray tracing. You can't. Listen, Wolfflow, what's good, man? You can't make this up. When it comes to these Xbox dudes, you can't make it up. It's free content. It's free content. You can't make it up. You know what I mean? Jamar Bass, what's good, bro? Shout out to my man Jamar. You can't make this up, man. It's not this game that should have ray tracing, right? It should be the next game. I guarantee you. I don't remember if he said this. I guarantee he's gonna be like, the reason why Forza Horizon should have ray tracing because it's a cross-gen game. I guarantee some type of cross-gen is gonna be mentioned. And then if you really can't say that because what about Spider-Man Miles Morales or Spider-Man 2018, right? But let's hear
that to have ray tracing in the game because they have room to do that. There's a lot of things they don't have to account for. Whereas there's a lot of shit to account for.
Spider-Man's open world. He don't want to say it. He don't want to say it. He don't want to say it. Smooth don't want to say open world. For some strange reason, he don't want to say open world because if he says open world, people's going to be like, Spider-Man. Spider-Man, bitch. Spider-Man Miles Morales, bitch. Right in his gut. He don't want to say it. Watch.
In a game like Forza Horizon, a game like Spider-Man and stuff like that.
Oh, he mentioned Spider-Man.
The thing is, a reason why I don't think it matters, it's like, people don't know what the fuck ray tracing is. Everybody knows ray
Yeah, he pulled the ignorance card. Now we ignorant. Now we ignorant. Now we ignorant. We don't know what ray tracing is. So that's an excuse for Xbox not to put ray tracing. Yo, I'm weak, bro. I'm weak. Yo, I calm down, Bart. We gotta show the dude. We gotta show it. I tell you, bro. I tell you, man. You can't make this up, bro. You can't make this up, man. You can't make this up, yo. I'm telling you, bro. This is classic content right here, man. Yo, This man said this with a straight face. Look at this. He said this with a straight face.
Matters. It's like people don't know what the fuck ray tracing is. Everybody thinks ray tracing is just fucking reflections.
Right, correct.
If somebody put up two games, one that has screen space reflections, one that have ray trace reflections, right?
Oh, man.
And let's say it was just like a form of a puddle. People wouldn't be able to tell you if you did not highlight that. Hey,
that's a big lie. That's a big lie. Now we don't know the difference between screen space reflections and ray tracing. You know what I mean? Oh, we could definitely know the difference now, for sure. We could definitely know. Go boot up Spider-Man Miles Morales or Spider-Man 2018 on your PS5. Go over to 4K 30 or ray tracing performance mode, and then go over to 60 frames per second mode. And you're gonna tell me you won't know the difference. Yo, you know what's crazy? This is funny. Like I said, this man has a PS5 and he has Ratchet and Clank. He can easily boot up and switch over to 60 frames per second performance mode, and he can easily switch over to performance RT. And he's gonna tell me that he can't tell the difference. He can't see the detail. He can't see the difference of the reflections, the lighting, the set, all of that bullshit that ray tracing comes. You tell me you can't see the difference. You need to stop lying, bro. You need to stop lying. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure everybody in here that have played Spider-Man in 2018, we're not saying screen space reflections is bad or it doesn't look good. But I'm pretty sure when you put that ray tracing mode in, whether it's 30 frames or 60 frames, you could tell the difference. Full of shit, man. Full of shit.
Ray tracing and this is screen space, they wouldn't be able to tell, right?
No, only on Xbox you can't. On Xbox you can't. You don't have that much examples. Xbox you can't tell. Continue.
So I feel like if you do a good enough job with in-game reflections, with screen space reflections, or whatever other form of reflection.
This is back to the damage control of Forza. He's saying that you don't need no ray tracing because people don't know what it is. And if you do a good enough job with screen space reflections, people will be satisfied with that.
What you can do to give that accurate look and lighting, that accurate, however they bake in the lighting.
Look, I'm sorry. Look at this car in this game. Look at this car in this game. This game looks like hot garbage. My bad, yo. Let's continue.
And whatnot. If you're able to do that, then at that point, does it matter? I think ray tracing now, even though in some cases, some games, not all games does ray tracing good.
Yo,
some
JD,
games do a better job than others,
good, bro.
But I think right now it's more of like just knowing, it's a mental thing. Oh,
yo,
I know
S,
this.
what's
I
up,
mentally know this game has ray tracing. Call of Duty has ray tracing, right? Right. But it's not the ray tracing in the way you think. Their ray tracing is shadows.
Shadows, right?
So,
yeah.
But it's a mental thing. So people are sitting there.
Let's break down what he said, right? Call of Duty has ray tracing in it. Yes, it's for shadows in the ray tracing. And when you don't play in ray tracing, you see a huge difference between the shadows. If I play Call of Duty with ray tracing on it, yo, the shadows are so profound that you just know when people are coming. Like you don't have to hear them, you just see that. Because there's times where it's reflecting or is the shadow is on the ground. You know somebody's in this corner or somebody's coming around the corner right away, so you can preamp, you can pre-shoot before the person comes around. The detail is so much better because I played Call of Duty with ray tracing on, and I played it in the 120 frames per second. Yeah, I prefer the 120 frames per second because it's much smoother. But with that ray tracing, there's definitely benefits with it because everything is so much more profound. You know what I mean? Yo, Bronson, what's up? What's up, yo? What's up?
looking at the ground, looking for their characters. It's like, no, not the same ray tracing, bro.
This is how you know Kiss moves are trash at COD. You can tell.
But you right about that because when they showed that preview of Forza, I thought that
you thought it was ray tracing because you saw the reflections off the cars and stuff, right? And it look all shiny and shit like that. So, and just like me, just like you, I thought that was ray tracing too. So when I heard, it's only available on
Yo, so this is what I'm getting here. He's impressed by Forza and the reflections of that, right? Of what he saw at the Xbox show. But Ratchet and Clank, when he gets that in his hands, he's not impressed by that ray tracing. The best example of ray tracing on a console, he's not impressed by. You see what I'm saying? The judge is crazy, bro. Yo, Chris said, yo, bro, he literally is making fun of Miles Morales ray tracing before it came out, calling it fake ray tracing because he thought the Series X was gonna have the advantage of the ray tracing back then. I know. Yo, like I said, Kiss move, he's blinded by Xbox that he can't recognize what's in front of him when he plays on PlayStation. You know what I mean? Like, let's look at Returnal. If Returnal was an Xbox game, I'm pretty sure Kiss Move would have read. He would have read the stuff that he needs to read to survive. He would have learned the game much faster because it's in his zone. You know what I mean? But now it's outside his zone. He can't read. He can't see shit. He can't learn shit. That's how Kiss Move always been since I knew him. When it comes to PlayStation games, it's just I don't know. You know what I mean? It's the weirdest shit in the world, bro. Weirdest thing in the world. But Forza Horizon 5, he's impressed by that lighting and that reflection and all that stuff. But Ratchet and Clank, people need to be in photo mode just so they can see that. This is basically what I'm trying to say with the stupidity that's going on in this community, man. Pure stupidity in this community. That's just this little snippet of Kiss Move and Notorious DRE podcast. If you guys want the whole link to it, here's the link to the podcast so you guys can listen and tell them that Jay Barr sent you, that you sound like a dumbass. You tell them that straight up, you sound like a dumbass. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, there's just a lot of dumb shit that's going on here. And I want to talk about this whole, these newcome Xbox shills. Oh, y'all said no thanks. Yo, hey, Ron, what's good, man? Shout out to my man Aaron in the building, man. Where are these Xbox shills popping up from? You know what I mean? They're just popping up out the blue now. You know what I mean? You have people out here now promoting game. I'm not saying that you're not supposed to like Game Pass, right? But my thing when it comes to Game Pass is that I don't like these people that are not they claim that they don't have a preference, but all they do is talk about or cap for Game Pass. You know what I mean? Where all they're doing, yo, Carosa, what's up, man? Yo, Twisted Sin, what's up, yo? All they're doing is that they're not fanboys. They bash fanboys. You know what I mean? They don't like console wars. They bash console wars. But all they do is try to promote Game Pass, right? It looks weird. It looks weird because I was listening to Mooch podcast and when it was talking about Game Pass and whatnot. And in my opinion, I gave a super chat and I was like, I don't like the Game Pass cappers out here, man. Because the Game Pass cappers, they cap for Game Pass. They talk about Game Pass, like Game Pass is great for this, Game Pass is great for that. But on the flip side, the competition that's over there on PlayStation, they don't want to talk about or mention, right? The only real difference that Game Pass is doing from like PS Now is the fact that they're offering or they have games that will be in there day one in the service. That's the only difference in there. Majority of the games that's in Game Pass is in PS Now. Majority of the games that's in PS Now, well, you can't say majority of the games in PS Now because PS Now have over 800 something games. But I'm talking about the downloaded games, these third-party games. They're in Game Pass. They interchange a lot. There's times where a game will go into Game Pass, and then a month or 2 months later, they're in PS Now. But nobody mentioned it. You know what I mean? I remember when Hollow Knight was going into Game Pass, right? Hollow Knight going into Game Pass. Everybody's like, yo, Hollow Knight Game Pass is great for Game Pass. Oh my God, wow. Game Pass is a crazy service. Yo, buddy, appreciate the subscription, man. Game Pass is a crazy subscription service. You need to get it. It's amazing. Hollow Knight is an amazing game. Legit, like a month later, Hollow Knight came into a PS Now. You don't see no articles. You don't see no people tweeting about it. You don't see none of that. PS Now is now a cheaper service. It has more downloadable games. It has better downloadable games when it comes to PlayStation first party games. But these motherfuckers is talking about Game Pass have no competition. Why? Because you're getting broken games day one. You know what I mean? Everybody loves to talk about, yo, I love Outriders. I thought that game was great. Outriders in Game Pass is great. It's amazing. This is a great move for Game Pass. The game is still broken till this day. How is that good for Game Pass having broken games in there? MLB The Show, you should be thanking PlayStation for you to get that game in Game Pass. A PlayStation game is uplifting your service. Then you have the freaking Dungeons and Dragon game in there. How is that good for Game Pass? Everybody talking about Bethesda. Oh, Microsoft bought Bethesda for $7.5 billion. This is great for Game Pass. All these games is in Game Pass. Yo, for a year plus, all those games that finally hit into Game Pass after them purchasing it for $7.5 billion were in PlayStation Now. But nobody was saying anything. Nobody. That is my biggest issue when it comes to these Game Pass cappers, like the Destin Legarys, the Justin Davises, because these guys, they want to put out there that they're not fanboys. They're not. They play on all platforms. But at the end of the day, that's not what it is. They are Xbox shills. Yo, Brocy Bronson with the donation, iPhone user from Canada. He said, these journalists promoting Game Pass under the disguise of it being a joke is crazy, man. I'm so embarrassed for video game industry. Shaking my head, man. Yeah, I'm embarrassed too. Because when I saw it, you know what I mean? I didn't comment on it because I seen people like, you know, taking people's like tweets and they're like, look, these guys are saying the same thing. Like they're trying to make this little funny joke. But in my opinion, they're losing their integrity. You know what I mean? Nobody's going to really take you seriously now. Like Justin Davis, who's taking that guy seriously? Look at this dude's Destin Legary channel. This guy is trying to come off here like he is not a fanboy. He is a neutral gamer. Where do you see any neutrality? Is Sony copying Xbox? What? Where is the neutrality? PlayStation, you know what I'm saying? Where's the neutrality? Look at this dude. Xbox, my Xbox, Game Pass. Where's the neutrality at? You have little videos here and there. Is this damage control? Sony games off of 60 frames per second, like they all doing. You know what I mean? But yo, you're not really neutral. You look like an Xbox shill, in my opinion. You know what I mean? When I look at your Twitter, you're looking like an Xbox shill with these dumbass comments. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not against you promoting Game Pass. I'm not against it at all. I'm just saying, if you are a neutral gamer and you are in the gaming industry, how are you just promoting one service? You know what I mean? When majority of them have the same games. You hype up Bethesda for Xbox and Game Pass, but majority of the Bethesda games that's on Game Pass is already in PS Now. You know what I mean? But a lot of people don't know that because a lot of these gaming, you know, websites, they don't talk about that stuff. You have people like me, you have people like Sick that will showcase that stuff like, yo, look what's in PS Now. You know what I mean? Or Thrasher, look what's in PS Now. And doing a comparison, I could do a comparison with PS Now and Game Pass right now. And I guarantee you a lot of the games are in there. In both of the services. You have those little outsider games that's in there, you know what I mean? Some of the obviously the first party exclusive games is not going to be in PS Now. But a lot of the games are in there when it comes to third party. A lot. Like big games too that comes to PS Now. NBA 2K. You don't see people make videos on that. You don't see people writing articles on that outside of PlayStation blog where they claim PlayStation don't promote PS Now, but they have a fucking article every month about PS Now. This is gamers saying this bullshit. You know what I mean? It's this craziness. And I mean, like I said, I'm not against you promoting Game Pass. But if you want to come off as this neutral, you know, you can be very, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't even think of the word I'm thinking of right now. I have it in the top of my head, but I can't think about it. I'm just all over the place right now. But it would come to me. You have this neutral stance and you want to come off as, you know what I mean, you are all for gaming and you're all for these platforms. Your content, your words don't look that way. You know what I mean? It doesn't look that way. You come off as very one-sided when it comes to a lot of the tweets. You know what I mean? Look at this dude now. Now you have a whole bunch of these dudes because they think it's funny. They think it's funny. Just like the what you call it? Just like the that Xbox what you call the Outer Worlds 2 trailer. Everybody thought that was funny. Oh, you don't have a story? Oh, you don't have a gameplay? Oh, the monster that you showing in the trailer is not gonna be in the game. Oh, that's so funny. I didn't think that was funny. I thought I was like, yo, that's the problem that I have with Xbox right now. Right? Now they thinking this is a joke. Everybody's looking at you, especially this motherfucker. You, like, yo, you're not credible. You know what I mean? You have no credibility. Your credibility is going down the drain because it's looking like you're being one-sided. It looks like you're being paid to advertise it. That's what it looks like. It might not be the case, but to people that is playing on PlayStation or playing on Xbox, I'm pretty sure Xbox motherfuckers think this motherfucker is an Xbox primary gamer that's tweeting shit like this. You know what I mean? Anybody that's outside of even the console wars, like the casuals that they always claim to talk about, and they see these tweets, they're like, oh, I think this guy's an Xbox gamer. But as soon as you said it, he's gonna be like, no. You know what I mean? When there's a tweet I commented on this guy. He's talking about Halo. Right? Let me see if I can find this shit. He was talking about Halo and how Halo, he's like, everybody is playing Halo right now because they're getting excited for Halo, right? And he's having so much fun playing Halo. You know what I mean? And my whole thing is like, especially if you're in the industry, this is my problem when it comes to a lot of these industry guys or these game influencers or these journalists and stuff like that, is that it's not just having the comments that you're saying or the opinions that you're saying, is that you're not backing it up with actual gameplay. You know what I mean? Gameplay is very important within a gaming community. You know what I mean? It adds more substance to your comments. Yo, Illuminati Mafia, what's up, man? Appreciate the sub. It adds more substance to your comment. You know what I mean? Somebody's talking about, oh, I've been playing Halo, Game Pass, you know what I mean? I'm excited for Halo, but you have no content, no gameplay to back it up. It just looks off. That's like me hyping up Ratchet and Clank. Oh, Guilty Gear. Yo, Final Fantasy. And you see nothing of the sort from me talking about those games. You're going to be like, damn, are you just talking about it? That's the disconnection between a lot of these gaming industry and influencers that's out here. This dude was hyping up Halo. Halo's like, yo, we got to play Halo. It's fun, man. I'm having a great time playing Halo, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, yo, you should post gameplay, right? I told him, I said, you should post gameplay. The man said, oh, I'm not good enough to post that. I didn't say you have to be good. It's just a visual representation of what you're saying. That's the problem with the industry. They don't have the visual representation. And when they do show the gameplay, it's not good. Yeah, it's not good. You know what I mean? Yo, T-Man, what's good, bro? It's not good. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you talk about this game so much, and then when you actually live streaming or showing it, it's like, damn, do you actually play video games? It's no different than, remember the guy, the Dean Takahashi, when he was playing Cuphead? and reviewing Cuphead. And he was like, yo, Cuphead is garbage, is whack. And this dude couldn't even get past the tutorial. He'd be like, yo, do you play video games? Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, damn, you're that bad? That's the disconnection that you have with a lot of these gaming, community people, man. It's weird, man. And that's the I had this dude, Brian Altano is another one, right? Where when we was talking about the whole Returnal stuff, right? And he out here, you know what I mean, talking about, oh, but I forgot what comment I said to him. He was like, oh, but I praised Returnal when it came to like the DualSense. And I'm saying that's cool and all. And then I said that's cool and all, but you know what I mean? Like, here's a disconnection that you have. We're not seeing any of your gameplay as you talk about Returnal. You're not even showing clips. You're not even showing nothing. You're supposed to be this gamer. You're supposed to be this influencer. You're talking about the games, but you're not showing anything. You know what I mean? And I put up my the platinum, right? I put up the platinum. I say, yo, this is what gamers want to connect with. They want to see that you're playing the game. They want to see that you're getting trophies. They want to see that. You know what I mean? They want to see that. He didn't even respond to that tweet because I know it crushed him. And these guys, they don't understand. Yeah, because you have a lot of these dudes. I don't know why they supporting these dudes, that's following these dudes and all that stuff. But you have a lot of these dudes following them, watching their videos, and they're not showcasing. They're just talking. It's just talk. You know what I mean? In gaming, it's just talk. There's a lot of people that can talk a whole. You see all these podcasts, and I'm pretty sure people claiming Ratchet and Clank is not a Game of the Year contender. They haven't even played the game. You know what I mean? I'm basing my opinion off of somebody else's opinion. There's a lot of people that like Kid Smooth as a content creator that haven't played Ratchet and Clank, and they now on Twitter talking about Ratchet and Clank ray tracing ain't good. Ratchet and Clank is not a big deal. It doesn't even look that good because they're going off of what Kid Smooth is saying. This is what the gaming community is becoming. It's just talking. It's not a lot of gaming. It's talk. I don't mind the talking, but it's sometimes you got to play the game. It's sometimes you got to showcase the game. It's ridiculous, man. There's a lot of these podcasters out here, right? They have these consoles, but in the topics of their podcasting, they talking about the games, right? But they're not playing it. You can't play the demo. You know what I mean? You can't do this. Like me personally, if I ain't played nothing like that, I'm not gonna really bring it up, or I'm gonna be quiet in the conversation. But that's not the case for a lot of people in the gaming community. It's just talk. Well, my opinion on this and that is just like, from what I'm seeing on the trade, what I'm seeing here, it's just something that's not, the story doesn't look, but but the gameplay, it's just like, they going on and on and on, and it's like, yo, did you play it? And they get triggered by saying, oh, did you play it? It's weird, man. It's weird. It's weird, yo. Yo, DeVito, appreciate the donation, man. He said Destin was one of IGN's whining about bias. Yeah, I remember Destin Laguerre. I've seen him in the PS experiences, the PlayStation experiences. I've seen this dude in there. You know what I mean? I guess when PlayStation was treating him good or inviting him out to PlayStation experiences, he was all for it. You know what I mean? That's how you know these dudes is getting paid off, man. I don't give a fuck what they say. They're always coming out with these videos or these tweets like, we're not getting paid, guys. Shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Every single minute, these motherfuckers is posting some type of promotional deal that they're getting from Xbox. Controller, chair, console design, all that bullshit. You gonna tell me you're not getting paid? Okay. Yo, T-Man said that's why these verified Twitter personalities and YouTubers talk very general about games. They never give you specific breakdowns of games. It's really apparent they frauds. Yeah. And Paris Lily is definitely one of them. They have him all the time on Kind of Funny talking about these games. It's always like, you never learn nothing from this motherfucker. It's always like, I'm a tiny little elephant in a room. $70, is it worth it? Like, no, Nick, we don't care about that. What's your opinion on the game? He never goes into detail. Yo, King Kiso, what's up, bro? He never go into detail. Yo, Stranded Ninja, what's up, man? Never go into detail, man. Yo, I'm gonna open the chat real quick, man. I'm gonna open the chat. I'm gonna have it in the Speak from the Heart. I'm gonna open the chat. You guys can come through if you guys want to come through. Because I want to hear other people's opinion on this shilling, this Xbox shilling, because it's a lot. It's a lot of shilling. You know what I mean? A lot of T-Man, you're right, man. It's a lot of generalistic talk. And you can just tell. You know what I mean? A lot of people coming up, a lot of people in this community, in this podcast, they very generalistic with these shit, because they're not playing the games. This is what it is. You know what I mean? Just crazy, man. And I don't understand how people was just like, yo, what the fuck is going on in this community? Yo, Persona, what's good? Yo, Chris, what's up, man?
Yo, you had me crying when he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna address the elephant in the room." It's just word. Yeah, we don't give a fuck about that shit, bro.
Yeah, we don't. That's all he say, bro.
You had me crying, bro.
That's all he say. He told about Ratchet and Clank. He told about Return. Oh, what is it worth? $70? I mean, PlayStation fan. Like, nigga, what is the game? Talk about it. What's your experience?
But the craziest thing, they're not gonna ask is Battlefield worth $70. They're not gonna ask is all these other third-party games, Grand Theft Auto worth $70. They're not gonna ask
Absolutely
that shit.
not.
There's only with PlayStation games.
Absolutely.
You beat me to the show. I had just playing for them all. You beat me to it. Listen, why y'all follow me? Why these dudes? Listen, look, I want to say something to the PlayStation Nation real quick. Y'all, some of y'all, not all, if it don't apply, let it fly. Some of y'all niggas got to chill, bruh. Relax, man. Y'all let these dudes trigger y'all, and it's like, bruh, laugh some of that shit. Talk about it, yeah, but laugh some of that shit off, bruh. Some of y'all be like really legit angry. And I'm saying, I'm like, bruh, why? Like, I see it like this whole Game Pass quote unquote joke shit. We all listen. We all know it's not. We all know. I'm playing Uncharted 5. We all know it's not a joke. We all know it's not a fucking joke, right? It's corporate shillery, bruh. And here's the thing I want people to understand, right? Pay attention to it's just jokes, ha ha ha. These be the same ones that be talking about fanboy this and toxic that, and the gaming community is toxic and it's this and that, but be the first ones that's always doing these type of bullshit jokes and want to disassociate themselves with being fanboys or being within the gaming community doing fanboy shit. But then when you look at what they do, that's all they do. When you look at the timeline, that's all they around, bro. It's just like the thing I said the other day. Y'all hear me? Am I still talking? Y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
All right. It's just like I said on my last podcast. You guys ever had that friend that was like, "Oh, I hate drama. I don't like being in drama," but they always in drama? Oh, that's what a lot of these gaming community. That's what a lot of these gaming community dudes are. The industry dudes are. They hate drama. They hate being around drama. They hate negativity. They hate fanboys. They hate all this negative, toxic shit. But that's all they do. And it don't have to be direct in the way of actual trolling. It's indirect. And then they want to play. They want to throw stones at a glass house and hide their hands, bruh. That's what it is. This whole Game Pass. Oh, you can get it for $1 joke. Cause I was playing Scarlet Nexus all day. I was laughing at the shit. I'm like, yo, you dudes, you keep exposing yourselves, and it's just funny to me because you keep exposing yourself, and like the shit we say, oh, you dead, oh, you niggas is dead. Stop that. And then when you get exposed, you want to play victim. Listen, I was playing Scarlet Nexus all day. Scarlet Nexus Fire, definitely picked that up. Listen, these dudes.
Oh, yo, frauds, I'm in the wrong chat too. Hold on, but I drag link in. My bad, yo. I thought I was in the open chat.
They all frauds, bro. They all frauds. It's all fraudulent shit. I don't care what nobody says. I'm looking at it. I was laughing. I'm like, yo, you dudes is frauds, bro.
Yo, 1 second, Persona.
Then they say, oh yeah, we just doing this this is just a joke, guys. It's just a joke, and y'all succeeded in their plot, their ploy So
And
you telling me
that's
they're
how they
trolling?
lose their credibility. That's how they lose their credibility.
But Barry, so you telling me they trolling? They're trolling the gaming community. That's what niggas is doing. That's what neutral niggas that hate toxic and drama do.
Yep.
They troll. Like, you get what I'm saying? That's why I say they expose themselves. So you're not toxic, but you're trolling the gaming community. All right, let me shut up, bro.
Yo, 1 second, guys. Yo, my bad. If you guys want to join in, just go into the open speak from the heart, and I'll pull you in. You know what I mean?
No. One thing I want to say is like, yo, like, and I said this earlier today on Twitter, like some of these dumbass takes and like these dumbass hot takes and these bad like gaming opinions that we see all the time on Twitter, or these ignorant takes or whatever. Like, some of y'all just need to like just scroll past that shit and don't even pay attention, because y'all be screenshotting, y'all be quote tweeting, y'all be retweeting and shit like that, and y'all think that y'all exposing them, but what y'all doing is promoting them. I'm not exposing, y'all promoting. It's like all these dumbass. Somebody got an echo. Exposing them, but what y'all doing is promoting them. Yeah, that's it. You got an echo. But I lost my train of thought. It's like, yo, like sometimes it's like I don't even pay attention to this shit. It's like, yo, I just whatever. Somebody had a dumbass take, laugh at the motherfucker, move on, or some shit like that. Like some of y'all just be getting too triggered and like always wants to like screenshot and keep like the rotation of these dumbass hot takes, you know, all day.
As of late, I've been ignoring a lot of it because I'm 50-50 on that, because I like to talk about these motherfuckers like, yo, these are dumb asses. You know what I mean? But I get where you're coming from, because a lot of people tell me that all the time. It's like, yo.
But no, sometimes it's needed, right? Sometimes shit is like.
I had to get on the gate. I had to get on the real mic for this.
Yeah.
You said who?
Yeah.
I had to get on the computer mic, man. This too good of a conversation.
Oh yeah, you sound different now.
But I mean, I don't give a fuck about these. Like, to me personally, like Game Pass still hasn't, like Xbox, they haven't shown me anything that makes me want to go buy their shit or like subscribe to their shit. So if other people feel differently, and they love Game Pass, who cares? Let them love that shit. I don't give a fuck.
Yo, that's what I'm saying, Chris. It's not the fact that you are promoting Game Pass. I don't have an issue with that. But I'm just saying, like, you're trying to have this neutral stance, and you're not a fanboy. You love all the consoles, and every time these dudes do an opinion and you try to address their opinion, they come at you like, oh, but I have a PlayStation too, right?
PlayStation fan too.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, yo, yeah, there's Game Pass there, but there's also PS Now. PS Now have games coming into every week as well. It's not day one games. But there's games in there coming in there, and there's third-party games are getting better and better and better. And majority of the, like I keep telling people, majority of the games that be in Game Pass, they eventually go to PS Now, and vice versa with PS Now. But nobody talks about PS Now. They're always talking about Game Pass. It's a weird thing to me. Like I don't get it.
And you can combine.
This is my thing, right? Sorry, I may cut you off, Chris. Go ahead.
No, you got. No, I was gonna say, and you can combine PS Now and PS Plus. And it'll be the same price as Game Pass for 1 year, and you get way more out of it.
Exactly. Yo, I even mentioned PS Plus. PS Plus decimate Game Pass, in my opinion. But I'm not even mentioning it. I'm just going with the fair comparison, because nobody gonna talk about games ago. That shit is hot garbage. Doo-doo. Xbox stench. It stinks.
Yeah, but this is my thing, right? It goes a bit deeper for me, right? It's about what, because like the thing that I keep seeing, right, and it's from the gaming journalist all the way down to the Xbox lackey that's always preaching this shit. I always ask, what games are you completing? What games are you completing, man? And I ask this to these dudes. Nah, but I know, and I keep asking this. What games are you? You keep singing. You keep singing to the high heavens of how great Game Pass is. That's fine. Like, cool. What are you completing? That's all I want to know. What do you complete? What have you completed so far? Oh, I'm dipping in this, dipping in that. I get that you're dipping, but what have you played to completion? No one can answer that question for me. And I'm talking about the salesman, the Game Pass salesman, the Game Pass
loudest
guys,
people
right?
in the room.
And the loudest ones in the room. And this goes back to stuff that I've said before, where I was talking about how the games industry I'm with you, Barry, man. And I seen it today, and I seen the shit that Destin posted yesterday, but I seen it and I laughed. I'm like, oh man, another post. This shit is funny, and you know, it's funny, but it's funny in a sad way because it's like, yo, these are people with children and wives and children that act like this, bro. You would think that quote unquote gamers are people that do this shit. They'd be these weirdos that live in basement with Cheetos on their hands and a messy keyboard and all this other shit. No, these are people with wives and kids that do this stupid shit and then want to throw rocks and hide their hands, bruh. This is why I say this entire gaming community, bruh, it's a joke in 2021 because no one's playing games, no one's talking about games, no one like it's all this clout chasing bullshit. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. I'm kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out with the shit. Not with gaming, but with this shit, man. Because it's to the point where it's not even funny anymore. It's disgusting. Like, to me, it's disgusting. Like, I'm disgusted at this shit now because, you know, yeah, you want to, you know, everyone's cracking jokes. If I post up a joke about Xbox or PlayStation, whatever, I don't have to sit here and say, oh yeah, my preference is PlayStation or I'm a neutral. I'm not trying to play none of that. You guys know my preference. You guys know where I stand when it comes to gaming. Like, same thing with Barry, same thing with Chris, whoever, right? You all know my stance. It's these people that take this neutral stance in gaming. This neutral stance, this holier than thou stance, this I'm above the toxicity stance, but then do the same shit. And it doesn't have to be as malicious as saying Xbox sucks. It could just be this dumb shit we seeing across Twitter. Oh, it's a joke. Ha ha ha. All right, it's a joke. Cool, whatever. But does that make you a fanboy? Aren't you adding to that toxicity? Oh no, it's a joke. Learn to laugh. PlayStation fanboy. PlayStation fans are sensitive. PlayStation fans and their feelings. Ha 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 ha. He's coming from the same niggas that was ready to shit the bed because PlayStation wouldn't preserve fucking PS3 and Vita games. Like get the fuck off your high horse, man. And like, get off your high horse.
Facts.
You dudes about to shit the bed about crossplay. You motherfuckers are going to shit the bed about cross save. You're going to shit the bed about preservation. Going to shit the bed about expansions. Like you always complaining. You complain. You throw stones. You hide your hands, and then you try to play like you innocent. You're not innocent. You're a fanboy just like the rest of us. You have a preference just like the rest of us. You're not a neutral. I don't care if you meeting fucking. I don't care if you're sitting down with Jim Ryan, Phil Spencer, or fucking whoever. I don't care. You're a fanboy. You're toxic, and that's it.
Thanks, yo. Hatsuma, what's up, man? Brown Sugar Candy, what is up? Terry Henderson, what's up? And Paul Channer, what's up, man? You know what I mean? Blandrew, I told Blandrew he was a dumbass for buying the Xbox. You know what I mean? And I was the only one that could tell Blandrew that straight in the face. Blandrew, I'm online. I said, Blandrew, you are a dumbass. You know what I mean? To buying that Xbox. You know what I mean? You might as well just get a PlayStation. I'm pretty sure Blandrew ain't touched that Xbox in a long time. But I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to tell somebody if I'm cool with somebody here. I'm not afraid to tell you that, like, yo, bro, that's a dumbass shit you doing. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man.
And that's what I'm saying, and I'm looking at this stuff.
I was gonna say, going back to what Persona was saying, how they're saying that they're neutral, but then they want to kind of respond to people, because this whole Game Pass promotion joke or whatever started because they were that Destin dude, he was responding to that Gaming Despair, but she was like, yo, I'm sick and tired of people always talking about Game Pass promoting it and shit like that, whatever. And they started doing that shit. And they started doing this whole, they started doing all this joke shit, all this, which is console war shit. They started doing a lot of console war shit.
Shit weird though, Crit. I agree with Barry 100%. I rep PlayStation. Y'all know this, man. I love PlayStation, man. PlayStation has brought joy to my gaming life since I was young. Very young.
What's good, man?
I'm not gonna hide that, right? But I'm not on Twitter every day talking about, you guys should have bought a PlayStation. I mean, listen, if there's something big happening, like the Horizon gameplay, you damn right I'm gonna be like, yo, how y'all don't own a PlayStation? Y'all bet, of course. But I'm not every day with that shit. I'm playing games, I do my podcast, I throw some jokes up, whatever.
Persona.
It's like every day with this
Persona,
shit that I see, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
This is what's crazy is that now when you see these dudes streaming, right? You're seeing the streaming through Game Pass, like they playing a game, whatever game it is, playing through Game Pass in the title of the fucking stream. I'm like, yo, this is mad weird. Like if you're playing let's say you're playing Doom on PS Now, are you gonna put, oh, I'm playing Doom through PS Now? No, you're just gonna say I'm playing Doom, you know, whether you playing it or not, you know what I mean? Like if somebody come and asks you, like, oh, I got it through PS Now, that's a different story. But they have it they're promoting it in their titles and shit. It's just the weirdest thing I've seen in this world, bro. And you know how Microsoft is very friendly. They giving out controllers, they giving out vouchers, they giving out chairs, they giving out mini fridges. The reason why they're doing all that so they can build up, so they can get all of that shit, man.
But this is my thing, yo. Shout out to shout out to BG, right? BG posted up something today, man, that I'm just like, yo, like this is facts. BG said there's people in this community that I've still never actually heard speak about video games in detail. They talk a lot about things that happen in gaming industry, but on Twitter or YouTube, never speak about games themselves. And I commented and I said, you know what's funny about that? The people who follow and support those people do not see an issue with that at all. Scary. And that brings me to the community with this stuff, man, right? Because these people are only as powerful, quote unquote, only as influential as the community allows them to be. And it's like, yo, that's why the whole papers, please show your PSN, show your gamer tag. Yo, that stuff is imperative because it really shows who's playing games and who's not. Right? Would you listen to a virgin tell you how to fuck a woman? Would you listen to a bum tell you how to make money? Would you listen to anything? Someone, there has to be experience. Like if you're learning something from a professor, right? You go to college and the first day the professor says, hi, my name is Professor whatever. I'll be a professor this semester. I got my degree from whatever. I'm experienced in this, and this, and we'll be learning this and my experience from this, whatever. They run through their whole credentials the first day before they even start teaching you. And even when you pick your classes, a lot of colleges let you look at professor reviews and and all that shit, what schools they went to and all that before you even pick your classes. Because when you're learning something, you want to make sure you're learning from the best. So when it comes to gaming, why would you consume shit from people that don't play games?
That's why yo, bro, how long been saying this shit for the longest, bro? This is why I said like gaming, yeah, it's cool to talk about the games, but there's gonna be a time and place where you gotta showcase what you're talking about, man. It's no different than any other community, man. You can go, or any other hobby. You can play basketball, but I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna want to see you play basketball one day. You want to be in the car community. People's gonna be like, oh, what you're driving? You know what I mean? You're gonna be like, oh, nah, I don't drive a car, man. I don't do that. It's just weird, man. It's weird, bro. Like, you know what I mean? They need to knock it off. Like, at the end of the day, yeah, you can talk about the gaming, but yeah, you got to showcase actual video games. You got to play what you're actually talking about. Yo, K Smooth, what's good, man? You said why your name is being brought up? Your name was being brought up because I was commenting on your dumbass statement on Let's Talk Games. You was trying to cap and damage control for Forza.
Come here, Smooth.
Yeah, for Forza Horizon 5, talking about why you don't have no ray tracing and trying to downplay Ratchet and Clank with your lies, talking about about photo mode. You're not really seeing that in the game. What the fuck are you talking about, Kid Smooth?
Come in, Smooth.
Yeah,
come through, Smooth.
Bring your ass in here, man. Yo, we got Sick in here. Let me hear what Sick got to say before we bring Smooth in here, though. But yo, I don't know what the fuck you talking about, Kid Smooth. You need to cut that shit out. Leave that Xbox shit alone. We're playing the Xbox. Let's talk gaming. I ain't trying to hear your Xbox stupidity. You know what I mean? Keep that shit neutral if you can, please. Well, my bad. Say go ahead. Or Link, my bad.
Nigga say that nigga snitched the Smooth. Somebody snitched the Smooth. Somebody set the podcast to Smooth.
What was that? My
bad. This ain't nothing. Yo, me and Kiss Smooth, we go back all day.
Yeah,
Kiss Smooth say something.
This ain't old.
Yeah, if he say something dumb, I'm gonna address it straight up.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
he said was
nothing,
stupidity at its finest. And he said stupidity at its finest because the man, before he started his conversation, he said, some people's gonna attack me for this. No, nigga, we gonna all attack you for it because it was dumb.
Yo, that was super.
I seen more photo mode screenshots of Ratchet and Clank than I seen in-game screenshots of Ratchet and Clank. That's what I was talking about.
Smooth, let me tell you something about life. Photo mode is taking in-game screenshots.
Nah, B. Nope. See, photo mode enhances the image quality to like the 8th degree.
No, it doesn't. You can do that, but majority of the people that's using photo mode is not enhancing any picture. They're using photo mode because they want to take the HUD off of it and just highlight the whole game of what it is. When I use photo mode, I'm not using any of those lighting shit. Or I'm not touching any of those.
So how many shots in game if you're looking at a complete eyeball? Like how many times?
The whole game is an eyeball. What you mean?
But you have to get close. Like in order to take that type of screenshot, you need a photo mode in order to zoom in and get close. But even without that, Smooth, Ratchet and Clank in those whatever mode you're playing, and it's all in game. None of that is CGI. That's all in game.
I've never said the game was bad or any of the. I said a lot of the screenshots I'm seeing of Ratchet, and you can go back to the podcast. It's there. We did. I said a lot of the screenshots I'm seeing are, especially those that highlight ray tracing, is from their photo mode screenshots. These aren't look at this gameplay. Look at the ray tracing in the gameplay. They're not like
Smooth. It doesn't matter. It does not matter, bro.
It does matter because it's still not giving. No, when I'm playing the game, all right, Bussy. What you're not understanding is that so people's playing the game and they seeing stuff in the game. You have to pause the game. When you pause the game, there's a whole overlay in it. How are you gonna take a screenshot of that? Unless you're super nice and you know what's going to happen and you're holding that share button to take the screenshot, you already have to know what's going on. But if you're going into something and you're playing it and you see, oh, this is amazing, I'm going to pause the damn game and I'm going to go into photo mode to highlight what I'm seeing as I'm playing. It's a normal thing. That doesn't mean that it's not outside the game. It also enhances the photo to the 8th degree.
No, it does not. It does not. You have to manually. No.
Does not look exactly like what I'm playing when I'm playing the game.
You have to manually enhance the game, and you have to go through a whole bunch of menus to do that stuff. There's people that do it. I'm not discrediting that while you're saying that. But majority of the people that's using photo mode, they're not enhancing, they're not using all this light and stuff because it honestly is not easy to do all that stuff. It's not. All the biggest and greatest pictures that you're seeing, that stuff is not easy to do it, but it's still capturing stuff that's in game. You might be enhancing the lighting and stuff like that to make certain things highlight and stuff, but it's still in game. You said on your podcast that the ray tracing is, you're not really experiencing that, but you have to go into photo mode to see it. That's what came out your mouth, sir.
That's
a lie. No, that's not actually accurate. No, it's and it's not cap, because I said when from the screenshots I'm seeing and what people are using to show off ray tracing, I said it's photo mode. When I'm playing right now, I started the game in the regular 60 frames per second mode, and then I later switched to the ray tracing 60 frames per second mode, and I'm like, okay, so far when I play it, it's not that big of a deal. Maybe I'll get a shinier stage later on. Maybe it'll change up. But right now, but right now it's like I'm not seeing what they're showing in these damn photo modes, and I'm gonna stick by that.
Smooth.
I never said the game looked bad, but like, nah, man, I don't want to hear that.
You talking to people that have.
You guys need to use photo mode to do. Show me some real fucking gameplay,
bro.
Don't keep sending these one of a kind.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Oh, Smooth. Let me ask you a question, Smooth. Why do you require this level of convincing from PlayStation games?
I don't need any. It's not convincing. Hold on.
Can I finish? So not convincing, but why you require this level of detail, whatever you want to call it,
I'm
from
not
PlayStation?
Asking for anything,
but you ask for you accept the bare minimum from Xbox.
It's not about accepting anything. I said every time people are sharing screenshots of Ratchet and Clank, it's involving photo mode. That's all. I never said anything about the game. That I didn't even see anything.
It's photo mode of the gameplay, though. I played the game.
I have access to the game. I know what the game looks like. But what I see from the game and what I see people post on Twitter are two different things. I'm sorry. It is.
It's not. It's not, bro. It's not.
It's not too different.
Wait. Let's back the fuck up.
this argument don't make any sense. These photos that you're getting are from the PlayStation.
Yeah, in photo mode, which enhances the photo.
Because it gives you the ability to move the camera.
All right, cool. But all right,
so
but
what are you talking about?
Is the photo mode the standard gameplay, the standard shot that you're seeing?
Yes.
No, it's not.
Yes.
No, it's not.
Yes.
No, it's not.
Oh my God.
No, it's not. I have yet to see the shots that I've been seeing on Twitter in the game.
Hold on, let me expand on that. What you're seeing when you're in photo mode is just basically somebody focusing on a particular section of that particular still image.
Yeah,
it's not changing.
That image is allowed to be enhanced at that point to the nth degree. It's going to look better.
What do you
if you
mean
stop an image, right, and get to zoom up all in somebody's face,
you're zooming in game. It's no.
You're zooming in on what's rendered by the PlayStation. This isn't trickery. They're not adding to what you're seeing. You're seeing what you're seeing.
So y'all need to stop, take a screenshot, look all in the niggas' eyes to still appreciate the way the game looks. So I'm looking at the gameplay. I'm like, this is how I look at the game. Is from when I'm playing. What I'm seeing on the screen. That's exactly what I see.
So you're telling me that what you're seeing when you're playing the game, you're not impressed by, because according to your video, Let's Talk Games, you seem very underwhelming. It was very underwhelming.
It's not underwhelming. It's just that I was like, I don't know. Maybe I said I said in the video. I was like, maybe I seen the game too much before it released, and the novelty of it looking great has worn off.
No, stop it.
No, that's actually the truth. That's actually the truth.
So when Forza Horizon 5 come out, the novelty of that game is going to diminish then, because you've seen all that gameplay.
Depends on how many times I see it. Depends on how many times I see it. I saw it once. It depends on how many I see it. Because the thing is, you guys have selective listening. Because what did I say about The Last of Us in the same podcast? And what did I say about God of War in that same podcast? I felt like I said it took longer for the visual novelty to wear off on those games, because I didn't spend all summer looking at those games or gameplay. So when I got to it, it was just like, all right, I was more impressed when I got to his. By the time I got to Ratchet and Clank, I was like, all right, I feel like I kind of
smooth. So you telling me that you're not impressed with the technical marvel of Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart? Is that what you're telling me? That's not
really. It looks good. I'm not saying it.
I'm showing right now. I'm showing a boss fight and ray tracing 60 performance 60 RT mode. In the boss, there's ray tracing being shown. This is straight gameplay. You telling me this is not impressive?
No, it doesn't look that impressive to me.
You're capping.
It looks good. It looks good.
Smooth.
Now, I didn't say it looked bad. It looks good, but you want me to? Do I think it looks better than? Do I think it looks like, oh my god, this is the best thing I've ever seen?
What have you seen better? What have you seen better?
Yo, Smooth. Does Starfield look like a technical marvel to you?
No, I didn't. I never said anything about Starfield.
I'm asking. I'm just.
Why would you bring up Starfield though?
No. Like, not even that. I want to ask Smooth, what have you seen so far that is more impressive than Ratchet and Clank when it comes to ray tracing and graphics on any platform so far? That's what I want to ask.
On graphics alone? Graphics alone? Forza Horizon 5, baby. On graphics alone, that's all you had to say. That's all you had to say. Chris, you don't know what that shit was running on. You don't know what it was running on.
This is exactly what I was saying.
My guess is good as going to be Xbox.
This is good to me. This is exactly what I was saying before. The reason why he's downplaying Ratchet and Clank is because he wanted damage control for Forza Horizon.
Because I saw Ratchet and Clank. I saw Ratchet and Clank before I saw Forza. So what was there to downplay?
No, you're downplaying.
Hold on.
What was there to downplay? I saw Ratchet before I saw Forza. I didn't need to see Forza be. Ratchet was always going to look as good as it could until I saw a game that looked better.
So Forza Horizon Horizon 5 is in 60 frames ray tracing mode, and that looked better than Ratchet. That's what you're saying.
It don't need to be in ray tracing mode to look better. It looks better as from what
you are. You are high.
Does Gears 5 look better than Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart?
Does Gears 5 look better than Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart?
Yes.
I don't know.
I'm gonna get to the super chats, guys. 1 second.
Ratchet and Clank. The thing is that I don't. Ratchet and Clank looks good, but I don't know. I can't. To me, it's not the best looking game that I've seen so far. It's not.
What is the best looking game you've seen so far?
Flight Sim.
Yeah, I mean that's challenging, but I wouldn't. I would say as a game. honestly still think
you know why?
The Last of Us Part 2 is the best looking game I've seen so far.
You know why?
It playable, at least that I played. But Ratchet and Clank for what it's targeting, like I don't know. I think y'all capping actually. Like I'm not going to tell you it doesn't look good. The game looks great, but it's not the best looking game that touched the fucking planet. Like you guys are. I think you guys are on.
I'm talking. I don't care about how you feel about the game. I'm talking about what you're saying. I'm talking about the technical feats that's happening in the game and the graphical.
Like
you
the invisible grass
it.
and shit. Like,
you are not seeing anything on console that Ratchet and Clank has been doing so far.
Really?
They're not
going through grass. No grass impact. No tree impact. None of that shit. A horrible flight system. Like okay.
So that affected you with Ratchet and Clank?
Yeah.
So you're telling me the Xbox games that you're playing does those things, right?
Those pop the pop in and the grass.
The pop is
okay. Did it affect you when Gears 5? When Gears 5 didn't have no grass collision or anything like that, did it affect you?
That's what I'm saying. He's not playing any of that stuff on Xbox to showcase any of that.
Yo, Smooth, let him know, man. I'm gonna keep it a style. I'm with Smooth on this, man. I think Halo Infinite gonna look miles better than Ratchet. Right, Smooth?
Halo doesn't need to look miles better than Ratchet. It just needs to play better than Ratchet, which it will. I mean, it's naturally going to be a better game.
Smooth is high.
From a gameplay perspective, if you guys want to compare those two type of games, it will be a better game than Ratchet and Clank.
Smooth is high. No, we're talking.
Yo, Smooth. Real talk. When Halo come out, you got to post gameplay.
I don't have an issue posting gameplay. I post gameplay of almost every game that I play.
We gotta post some. We gotta play some Halo matches together. We gonna play together.
Smooth is high, bro. Smooth is high right now.
Smooth, does ray tracing matter now or not? Because you were very you were talking about ray tracing a lot before the conference.
No, I was not talking about ray tracing on a lot.
But you were slandering. Hold on, but you were slandering Spider-Man Miles Morales, calling it retarded ray tracing. You said that. Right?
I said that before the game came out. Yeah. But you said I was talking about it as if I was a big advocate for ray tracing.
But that we found out that Forza Horizon is not gonna have
I've been consistent. That's before and after Forza. My thoughts on ray tracing has been consistent. If a game has it and it does it well without many compromises, kudos. If it doesn't, I don't care.
Yo, what game
you guys have give me cap multiple times have been frame rates. I've been capping 60 frames and 120 frames.
Give me one second. Give me an example of ray tracing that's better than Ratchet and Clank on console, please. Something that you're not impressed by.
I've never said that there was better ray tracing than Ratchet.
But you're not impressed by it. So there obviously has to be something that's better because you're saying
I don't think the ray tracing, the ray tracing effects is like I'm not impressed by the ray tracing itself. So far, I was more impressed by Spider-Man's ray tracing. After that, it's like okay, cool. Like
Ratchet and Clank ray tracing is better.
Spider-Man.
I think Spider-Man
and Ratchet and Clank is miles better. What? Because there's so much more. There's the entire reflective surfaces. And there's entire while you're fighting bosses, while
the ray tracing got more detail.
The ray tracing is more detailed.
What are we doing, man?
No, I mean, see, you guys are just prisoners of the moment. Like I said, I was more impressed
in the moment. What the
I was more impressed by Spider-Man's form of ray tracing because the locales that Spider-Man takes place. It's like okay, you can. This is a good example of how you can put it off. Ratchet is like okay.
Yo, wait. How far are you in Ratchet and Clank first?
I don't know. I put that game down. I just got the little dragon shit that you fly around. You get all those things.
Bro, that's the first planet. Bro.
Yo, bro.
What?
No, because it's not the first planet because I had to go back and I went back there to do a side mission.
So you went to Nefarious. You went to Nefarious City.
You got at least 10 hours more of gameplay to go through.
You went through Nefarious City and you went through the beginning. You went through Nefarious City in the beginning, not in ray tracing. Or just in 60 frames.
I went through I went through my first probably 4 hours of the game with it just in performance mode, and then I switched over to ray tracing.
You went to ray tracing in the jungle planet.
Yes.
This shit crazy.
Bro, you think that don't look? You don't.
Bro, you gotta play the beginning of ray tracing smooth.
Go back to Nefarious. Go back to Nefarious City with 60 frames ray tracing on, bro. and just walk around that area, bro.
Smooth. I love you like a brother, man, but you high, bro.
The technical marvel of just that area alone, and there's much more areas like that deeper in the game, but the technical marvel of that area alone, bro, is it shits on anything out right now.
That's actually the best.
It shits on anything out right now, bro.
Yo,
I got a more serious question to ask you real quick.
Let me get these super chats real quick, man. Yo, shout out to my man Carlos Crespin. I would find out if Game Pass is so great, then it should sell itself. No need for Twitter trend. These fanboys are insecure. 100%.
That's what I wanted to ask. There's a couple more super chats, right?
Go ahead. You can ask him. I'll get to the other super chats.
I got an extra question, man. Why are all these influencers, medias, and all this stuff? Why do you think they capping so hard for Game Pass? Why do you think that is?
You don't think they're capping? You think it's great?
I don't know if it's capping, but I know they're catching a lot of people. Like they're catching a lot of y'all reactions and people falling for it like that. Like that's how I see it. Like this whole Game Pass thing, I do it every day. You know what I mean? So it's not a surprise, but when they do it, I know people think it's like a whole paid thing, but some of them, a lot of them are just messing with the PlayStation fanboys, because the thing is, there's this running thing like you can't.
Would that make them Xbox fanboys?
I don't know what it makes them, but the thing is, there's this thing where where it is that if you praise or say if you celebrate anything Xbox, it's an attack. So one person puts something out there, it's a reaction, and then another person do it, and there's literally just picking on them.
But see, here's the thing. So the difference between you and them is you show gameplay. You do play games. Like ain't nobody gonna. If there's anything that anybody can say about you, they cannot say that you don't play games. You definitely play games. But don't you think it's odd that these people, they praise Xbox and the Game Pass and all this, but they not showing no gameplay of nothing? You don't think that's
Persona,
odd?
stop tiptoeing. Is it biased media, Smooth? Because if it was PlayStation, if these motherfuckers out here praising PS Now, all these games going to PS Now as they should be doing, what do you say is biased media?
I don't know. Is it biased?
Yeah.
Yeah, is it biased media?
This is how you know if Kid Smooth is the best bot or not. Go ahead and answer, sir.
Is it biased media, sir?
I don't think I can call it bias.
That's the best bot. There you go, right there.
That's the best bot. I don't know if I can call it bias because in their process of praising Xbox Game Pass, they're not shitting on PlayStation in the process.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
When they used to celebrate PlayStation, Xbox used to catch a stray for every thing that they post about PlayStation.
Yo, bro, they straight up telling you you can't recommend a PS5. Yeah, you gotta pay. You gotta pay for $70 games. They are bashing.
You don't think that's a problem?
I don't know if it's a problem. I mean,
if one of them went around Twitter and said, "Don't buy an Xbox. Xbox ain't gonna have no real games until 2022."
Yep.
What you gonna say?
I'm gonna say that's fraud. That's fraudulent.
That's fraudulent behavior, right?
Wrong. Yeah,
that's wrong. Yeah. So you think telling somebody that they can't recommend a PlayStation to them because Game Pass is just too great? You don't think that's biased media?
Here's the thing. The only thing that I completely disagreed with is when they said they can't recommend a PlayStation because PlayStation ain't got no games. That's the only one where I'm like, all right, I'm gonna stay away from that one.
They said they can't recommend PlayStation because Playstation is charging $70 for the games as opposed to Game Pass.
Before when they rated Homeboy's game, when they rated Homeboy's gamer tag, when he said he's playing on Xbox every night, I think his initial comment was that PlayStation didn't have any games. The PS5
think that's wrong.
I say that's wrong.
Of course, I think we all agree there. Yeah.
So that's the only thing where I'm like, all right, that's wrong.
But that's the thing, Smooth. As a best spot, I feel like you should actually be more angry than PlayStation fans, because this actually further downs Xbox in the eyes of people that may want to go into it, because you have a lot of frauds who don't play the games, who got low game scores, bigging up a console that they not really playing games on. You don't find that as an issue as an Xbox fan? Never mind fanboy wars, just as an Xbox fan, you don't think that's an issue?
Dude, honestly, I can't say if they're hyping up the brand or a service, it is what it is. But now, if you want to talk about somebody talking about like a games or a particular game, and I mean, go ahead and rate the game up. Like, all right, did you play it? Whatever. But I mean, I'm not going to be mad at somebody or challenge somebody because they think Game Pass is good or that the Series X is better than the other consoles that are out there. Like, I'm not gonna be like, all right, well, how many games did you beat? I ain't gonna say anything like that. But you know what I mean?
Aren't you the same one that was going to war with KFC and Domino's?
Yeah, because they have no place in the console war. They need to work on improving their food. Like, why
don't these neutrals also have no place in the console war as well?
Now, when I use the term neutral, I use the term neutral very loosely for the simple fact I don't believe there's a neutral. I believe everyone's a fanboy at some way. Like, no, people act like neutrals. People act like neutrals.
Yo, let me get these super chats. I just find it funny that a lot of these guys are quote unquote neutral and don't like the console wars, but I don't have an issue with anybody praising Game Pass, but I feel like if you're in the industry as a gaming influencer or journalist, there's no way you can just praise Game Pass and not talk about the other service as well, because PS Now is doing great things as well. And you also getting day one there too, like virtual 5 to 5 showdown. You know what I mean? That's a day one type game. That's in PS Now and PS Plus. But you don't see them writing these articles about it. But Bethesda spending $70.5 billion for games that was already in PS Now that's finally going to Game Pass. It was all over Twitter and articles for 3 months.
Yo,
it's
Smooth,
weird.
Didn't you say that? Do you think that Game Pass is a great service for like new indies and stuff like that, because it puts them in a limelight or some sorts where it's more eyes on them within a service like that?
Yeah. I think Game Pass is best. Like, for me, how I treat Game Pass is like, all right, so obviously if you throw a AAA in there, that's a bonus for me. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it.
But you think the indies, the smaller titles, that's real. Game Pass is real good for.
It's the indie. It's more so. There's of course.
No, I'm not saying just indies. I'm just saying like for me, indies and stuff like that would be good. And do you feel that indies and things like that would go good in a service like Game Pass because it's there's a lot of eyes on it and a lot of subscribers and stuff like that?
Yes, indies and those AA $30 games that may look good, but you're not sure. Like there's a lot of games that I wanted to buy before Game Pass. I'm like, $30-$40,
So then, one more question then. So then, what are your thoughts on PS Now and PS Plus?
PS Now, trash. Like I said, I was a day one subscriber to PS. Well, I can't say day one because I don't know if I had my PS4.
Well, because PS Plus, they also put brand new games, indies, PS Plus, last gen. PS Plus, they were putting a lot of brand new indies and whatnot in every month for gamers as well. Was that also good?
Yeah, it was good for what they were doing. But PS Plus is more so like I don't compare PS Plus to Game Pass because
you shouldn't. Because the better service.
It's not bad. It's a better service. It's a better service than Games with Gold, but I don't think it's a better service than Game Pass.
By a long shot, it's a better service than Game Pass.
No, it's not.
Long shot.
No, it's not.
They're giving you brand new games, especially brand new indies, day and date. That's not good.
If I miss, I know this is going to sound crazy, but if I miss a month on PS Plus, right, I missed that game.
Right? But if you don't play a game in Game Pass,
you also have the collection.
Games get rotated out in Game Pass.
Name me any games that's better than the PlayStation collection on Game Pass.
I thought, why? Those are old games, Barry. I thought
but games get rotated out of Game Pass, don't they?
Yeah, but it takes longer for them to come out.
Majority of the games that's in Game Pass is old games.
If you don't claim that PS Plus game in that month, you lose the access to it until they either put it back in or whatever. But like that's how that works.
Second to claim it. I mean, you don't even have to download it. You just add it to your library.
I'm just saying, but that's a thing.
If you don't play a game in 2 or 3 months,
that's no different. That's no different than if I ain't download a game from Game Pass that when it was in Game Pass, I missed out.
I mean, true, but Game Pass games are typically longer than the month. So.
How many games have you completed on Game Pass?
Let me finish these super chats.
You ask that question?
Let me finish these super chats.
You realize I didn't buy a whole lot of freaking. Okay, I can answer that question.
Let me finish these super chats, yo.
Phone, so I've been keeping a tally. Hold on.
Yo, shout out to Star Guardian with a $5 smooth. Photo mode reflects whatever mode is being currently used. Please learn what that means before your BS starts. Thank you, Star Guardian, because he full of shit right now. That's a fact. Shout out to my man Just the Guy with a $2. It says Kiss Move is an Xbox shield. RIP Xbox, no exclusives. Exclusive, none. Shout out to Nahamo 1101. Bari got Kids Move shook. He's stutter. You know the vibes. I got the best list too. Shout out to Just a Guy once again with a $5. He said, "Big Cap, get this fuck nigga off the mic. He's the reason why Xbox is dead. RIP Trash Box Series L, no exclusive, irrelevant console confirmed."
Jesus.
Damn.
Hey man, chill. My boy Smooth, cool. Smooth play games, man. Smooth play games.
I got some more here. My bad.
Boys are looking good.
I got some more here. Shout out to Game Over Brian. He said, "Hey Jay, question: the legendary Persona, when upgrading Final Fantasy VII to PS5, do the trophies sync automatically?"
Wait, what?
Yeah, he's saying, I got a question for the legendary Persona. When upgraded to Final Fantasy VII with a PS5.
This the same guy that asked me before?
Yeah, he trolling.
Yo, this guy funny, man.
Yo, shout out to Game Over Brian, your iPhone user too, man. Lit.
Thanks.
Yo, and Cyber Dragon. Yo, shout out to my man Cyber Dragon with a $5 donation. The Game Pass is Microsoft money pit. Millions are being dumped down the hole to maintain. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're spending a lot of money for Game Pass.
Oh yeah, they definitely spending a lot of money.
It's not profitable right now. They said that. So.
Yeah.
Oh, to answer your question, 17.
Very nice, very nice. See, Smooth is one of the few people that can actually answer that question. Ask a lot of these other Game Pass cappers, they can never answer. I dabble here, dabble there, dabble there, here. Like, motherfucker, like, what games are you completing? I dabble here, I dabble there.
Did y'all see that one dude who talked about like, thanks to Dealer and Code, he went with Xbox and that he played 70 games like the past month, and then they looked at his profile and he only had 55 games in total and only 10,000 gamer score.
What?
Yo, like, come on, bro. Like,
wait, he said that he beat in 70 games through Game Pass?
Yeah, he said he beat 70 games, or he played 70 games. Not I don't think so. He said he played 70 games through Game Pass. When they looked at his profile, they said he only played 55 games and he's only had 10,000 gamer score.
He got Justin Davis then. He got Justice Davis. When he told me he beating all these and playing all these games.
See, those people like that, Smooth, that's what makes the Xbox community look bad, Smooth. People like that. You know what I mean? I understand that's out of your control and you're not a part of that, but some of these fools.
You gotta start condemning them weirdos, bro.
Smooth is a part of it because Smooth be retweeting and liking that shit. You know what I mean? Then he goes on Let's Talk Games and speak that dumbass comment.
Damn. Did he retweeted it?
I was anything to do with Game Pass. No, I didn't retweet that particular thing. Nah.
Yo, listen, Kiss Smooth, you should be kicked in your shin going on that goddamn podcast and dragging Notorious DRE in your dumbass comments like that. I'm being dead ass, man.
What the heck?
That man looked like a hostage, smiling and nodding while he was talking that bullshit.
He looked like I'm getting paid for this. I'm just agreeing with Smooth.
That man looked like a goddamn hostage, smiling and nodding.
Don't do that to Dre, man. Don't do that to Dre, man.
They tracing in the photo vote. What?
You know what I mean?
What they do?
He's trying to make his YouTube channel. He's gonna come out with his YouTube channel. Don't do that to that man, yo.
Nah, but Dre really not confrontational like that. That's why
he's not. But we don't agree with everything. Like it's not like that show is just
I watched the show.
The man,
he surprises me with some of his opinions. Just as like it's surprising. It has nothing to do with me.
The man shook his head yes when he said, "Yo, people are not really experiencing ray tracing. They just capturing it through the photo mode." He shook his head yes with that. That is stupidity at its finest. I'm sorry, but Dre is cool people, but that was stupidity at its finest.
Oh, that.
I don't know what you're paying that man. I don't know what's going on over there, but I'm gonna have a talk with him because Let's Talk Games. You're not gonna put Let's Talk Game in that path. You're not gonna put it in that path. You understand me? You're gonna put it in the right path.
That shit on Planet Xbox.
Yeah, you can say that shit on Planet Xbox. I won't say no unless you're mentioning my name. But when you talk about Let's Talk Games, I'm gonna pull up a stream and I'm gonna talk about what you just said, and I'm gonna highlight it and tell everybody this: your kiss move is high, because that's what's going on.
Oh man.
Well, I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna hop out because prior to that report that came out after we saw Forza Horizon 5, everybody thought the game looked great. It wasn't until they read that ray tracing is gonna be in the Vista mode and that the quality mode is like 30 frames per second. Everybody was like, "Oh, this is trash.
Nah, but see, right there,
it's like somebody the mind is not working right. Dudes just like, I can't believe what I just saw.
No, but right there, what you're doing, you're creating a false narrative because
that's not a false narrative.
Yeah, it is because we're not saying that Forza Horizon 5 don't look great. Because when I saw the gameplay, I was like, this is one of the best things that they showing here. When I was doing the stream, what we're saying is that if you can't be hyping up this console, talking about 12 TV, Microsoft was promoting ray tracing before anybody. You know what I mean? They're hyping up all this stuff before anybody. And then you having these games like Forza Horizon, now you having performance mode that's kicking y'all in the ass now. And you still don't have the ray tracing, but in the Vista mode, the actual photo mode that you bash it with Ratchet and Clank. This is my point. This is the reason why I highlight these things and I talk about these things, because really and truly, I'm trying to save you from the ponies out there that's going to be tagging you up on Twitter and doing all this bullshit to you on Twitter. It's being annoying, because you're going to be very contradicting when the game actually comes out. And you're going in Vista mode and you're taking screenshots.
That's great. I ain't going to be taking those screenshots in Vista mode because I barely ever look at Vista mode in any Forza game.
Smooth.
I just race.
Smooth.
Yo, Smooth, does PS5 have RDNA 2 in it?
I don't know what RDNA they have. They I don't that bro. I'm not the like when you hear me talk about RDNA and stuff like that. That's me going at somebody just to go at somebody for talking shit. But so I personally don't have. I don't know what the hell PlayStation has in terms like that. You know what I mean?
AMD has already told us though. AMD has already told us.
Great. So I mean, PlayStation 5 has some form of RDNA too. I don't know if it's
custom. It's custom RDNA too. But
yeah, custom RDNA.
But the thing is, y'all assume that the standard RDNA 2 is better than the custom RDNA 2 when you don't know if it is.
I don't know, bro. I just know. I'll tell you this, bro. I'll tell you this. Ray tracing or not, Xbox has more games at 60 and 120 frames.
Let's go, baby.
That's all I need. That's all I need.
Look at the games that it's one thing like. I get it. I get your stance to that. Your Xbox is in the W when it comes to more game frame. But look at the games that you're trying to hype up, bro.
What about the games? These are all regular games.
Nah, nigga.
Bruh, come on.
It's backwards compatible. It's because how they made the One X supports 120 frames, so it's easier for them to patch that in. And the PS5 backwards compatibility, they didn't really do that with the Pro or anything like that. But it isn't because the Xbox is so much more powerful that because PS5 has 120 FPS. They got Call of Duty. They got Devil May Cry and stuff like that. So
that nigga happy to play Voodoo Vance at 120 frames. You don't get the fuck out of that bullshit.
Hey, there's a lot of it.
You don't get the fuck out of that bullshit.
The first year, there's no way. I'm keeping it funky with you guys right now. There's no way the first year of the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series that the only games you guys only experience throughout your whole time with your PS5 is next-gen only games. Because if you did, you ain't playing a whole lot of games then.
We experienced the most next-gen games.
Care. Yo, Kiss Move. PlayStation has the most next-gen only games.
All right, so you
60 frames per second.
You only play next-gen games on the PS5 so far.
Playing next-gen games.
I'm not saying that. Yeah. I'm saying that using your logic, PlayStation 5 has the most only next-gen games at 60 frames per second.
And Xbox has the most games in general at frame rates at 60 or higher. I mean 60 and higher. So
And PS5
Okay, but do you disagree with my statement? I'm not disagreeing with yours.
I'm not going to disagree with your statement because the way you phrase it, I can't disagree with your statement. So I won't. I will just say Xbox has more games than Gen.
How long are you willing to wait for a next gen Xbox game?
He willing to wait.
For it. I'm willing. I don't mind. I don't mind because it's like
so. If this entire generation is generation is cross gen games only, would you accept that? Would you be happy with that?
I think I'd be perfectly fine with it.
Oh man,
come on.
I think I'd be perfectly fine.
Oh man,
why wouldn't you want gaming to move forward by just having the power of games developed just for the power of the series consoles?
How can I say this?
Was the Series S a mistake?
No, it was not a mistake. It was not a mistake. I believe it was. I don't think it was a mistake. It's a decent console. But no, like even when you drop off the Xbox, you're like one and stuff. The Series S is gonna shine fairly soon. But like, no, I don't. At the end of the day, bro, I no longer play on an Xbox One console, right? So to me, I don't care what's playable on it at this point. I don't care. It don't matter to me. I'm playing it on the Series X. Don't you care
about the old consoles hindering the power? Okay.
Nah. Nigga, have you played Returnal? I'm sure that shit could be played on the PS4. Like, but in terms
what
of
about Ratchet and Clank?
Ratchet. What about it?
What about?
I have yet to see a next gen only game, right? That seems like okay. I know for a fact this.
You think a game like that scale at 60 frames could be played on PlayStation 4?
Wait, hold on. Backtrack. What about Returnal can be played on a PlayStation 4 about that game?
Everything. That shit's just a fucking 3D
I keep hearing that dumbass comment. I want to hear a specific thing. I don't want to hear the generalistic. Oh, everything. I don't want to hear that bullshit. I want to hear a specific.
All right. I'll give you some specific. Make me drop my damn controller. All right. The game performs like last gen shit. The game looks like last gen shit. And the game is unoriginal.
The game is last gen.
The game. There's nothing next generation about Returnal. There's nothing. No, not the pixels, not the visuals, not the level design. Nothing. There's nothing. There's not a damn thing about Returnal. The only thing next gen about Returnal was that stupid ass price tag they put on that shit. That's the only thing about Returnal.
You are wild.
It's a damn shame.
This is what I'm talking about here, guys. When it comes to the craziness and stupidity that's going on in the community, you know what I mean? Because when I look at Returnal, I'm playing Returnal. Try to boot that up on a PS4 and see what happens.
Well, just because you suck at Returnal don't mean the game is bad and needs the last gen experience.
A whole lot of damn games in there were a lot better and more impressive than Returnal. I'm sorry.
Look at all the enemies that's going on Returnal. All the particle effects running at 60 frames.
60 frames. You think that's PlayStation? You crazy? You crazy as hell, bro.
You're literally loading in a world in like 2 seconds. You are crazy.
Smooth, not at that. At the level, no.
PlayStation template on it. I'm like,
this is what a lot of people do in this community.
Housemarque has created that can't be done on PS4, bro. All the particle effects and the beams and shit and
you want to hear the most idiotic statement in this gaming community? I'm going to put y'all on game right here. It goes in tandem with what Kid Smooth is saying. A lot of these dumbasses in this community that host these podcasts on Twitter, they always say, "Oh, I don't see nothing really next gen." I mean, if you downscale Ratchet and Clank and you take away all this and you take away that and you take away this, it can run on a PS4. No shit, Sherlock. If you take away a whole bunch of shit from any game, it can run on whatever. If I take away a whole bunch of the resolution, if I put it at 540p, and if I take away this enemy, and I take away all of this, and I take away all of that, of course it can run on an older console or an older whatever. Duh!
There's nothing you ain't gotta take shit away.
Do you think that Xbox
Returnal running right now how it is on PlayStation 5 cannot be ran on a PlayStation 4? Stop it. It sounds dumb. It sounds dumb.
Yo, I'm sorry.
Just because
did we play the same game? That's
the PS5 from Housemark. Them niggas need a new
Nobody's saying that's the best you can get out of the PS5. You have plenty of examples, but you're trying to diminish and downplay what they're doing on the console. Talking about it could be on the PS4.
Bro, if that's the best Housemark to get out of the PS5, they need a new hobby. Get out of the game.
Here you go with the cap. Here you go with the cap.
Need a new hobby, Smooth?
Say what?
Bloober team, the medium devs. Do they need a new hobby?
They've always made weird games like that.
That's a typical Xbox excuse. Oh, Halo's never a looker.
There you go.
Oh, Crackdown 3 never looked good. It's always.
You see, Smooth. This is where you expose yourself. So clearly, you don't know Housemarque's repertoire of games. They've always made games like that. They just making this at a much larger scale.
It ain't seem that much larger.
If you then go back and look at their other games. Go look at Ex Machina. Go look at Matterfall, and look and then look at Returnal.
That's not a big upgrade.
It's a night and day difference.
It's
a night and day difference.
You are high, bro. You my bro, but you high, bro.
You got to stop that, Smooth.
I always wonder if Smooth really believe the shit that's coming out of his mouth.
He don't. He can't
believe that. I do believe everything I say about Returnal, bro. There's nothing impressive about that game.
I mean, I know I've seen clips of that game whooping your ass.
That's great. Like I said, the difficulty is not what make. I don't think that game is impressive. I think the reviewers were fooled because they gave the game too high of a score for all of its fucking flaws. And then you start looking at games that only scored 2 points higher and shit like that.
Which flaws was that, Smooth? Which flaws was that?
The game was all the bricking and freezing that it has done.
Oh my god!
Did it Smooth? Is that what it did to your PlayStation? It bricked it and
it crashed on me.
How many times it crashed on you?
I didn't let it crash on me again because I uninstalled that bitch.
No, no. You didn't answer my question. How many times did it crash on you?
It crashed on me once, but it crashed on me at a crucial time.
All right, but yo, Smooth. What's your experience with NBA 2K on Xbox?
My experience on NBA 2K, this shit shuts my system now. I have a long history with that game.
All right, why isn't your disdain as high as it is with Returnal with NBA 2K if it's shutting off your Xbox?
My disdain with 2K was worse. What are you talking about? You seen all this shit? I've been talking shit on 2K for 3 months straight to the point where I've been DMing Phil Spencer, Jason Ronalds, and Aaron Greenberg about NBA 2K alone. I have.
Do they reply to you?
Jason Ronalds replied. Yes. He replied.
Yo, when you gonna get Smooth on your? When you gonna get Phil Spencer on your podcast, man?
I don't know if I can get Phil Spencer now, but I don't know if I can get Phil Spencer.
It's messed up, man. You the best bot. They go to these other fucking people's podcasts.
I'm too toxic.
Move too vulgar, yeah.
He got Destin Legary though. Motherfucker don't play no games. But he got him on there.
He got Destin. He definitely got Destin.
Talking about it ain't media bias. Fuck out of here, Smooth. You full of shit.
Oh yeah, you definitely ain't.
That's why he ain't saying that. I wasn't gonna bring it up until you asked the Phil Spencer joint.
You're right. That's why you ain't saying that because he came to the show, man. He about to hook you up with some, nice deals on the side. You feel me? I got you. That's your way in. I ain't mad at you, Smooth. Go ahead, boy. That's your way in.
Hey, man, it is what it is, man. We know how the Xbox community get down, man. You guys won't say certain things because you're trying to.
I got one question before I get out of here, dude. I'm playing Scarlet Nexus and have to retrieve.
You bought it? Word? Oh wow! Congratulations! Round of applause, man. Smooth. Only one out of buy games. Go ahead. My fault.
You
one of the 3 people on Xbox that bought games. Sorry, go ahead. What's your question?
How much you get it for, Smooth?
I got it for half off, 50% off.
Okay.
But I have to retrieve. They brought me back to the hospital to retrieve what's the name's memory, and I'm like, the exclamation point is there behind this digital person with a camera, but there's nothing to activate. I can't press Y. No nothing. There's
the OSF hospital. What are you in phase 4?
I'm definitely in.
He's past phase 4 because he's doing side mission stuff.
Wait, are you in Yuito? Are you on Yuito or are you doing Kasane's storyline? Yuito. No, he's just if you're at the hospital or SF hospital.
Nah, but then, where he's at, we talking about he's past phase 4.
Oh, okay, yeah, he might be past me then. Should Smooth past me? Well, not because I'm at the old OSF hospital.
Yeah, I'm at the old OSF hospital.
Oh yeah, you gotta switch to Luca, and you gotta phase through the gates.
Oh,
that's how you get through the areas. Like if you go to a gate that's flashing green, that means that's a gate that you can phase through.
No. That's when you teleport and stuff. Like, like I did all that stuff, but the problem is now it's like I have this red icon, and I go directly to it, and it brings me to this digital chick. Like it looked like a
digital chick with the camera.
Yeah, but there's nothing going on for me.
No, that might be you might have to go upstairs or downstairs.
Yeah, that's an indicator that you're in the right area. You just gotta keep moving.
Yeah.
Okay, but the stairs are blocked. Okay.
Hey man, shout out to Smooth for playing JRPG, man. I'm proud of him.
Shout out for him buying the game, man. One of the fucking 20 people that bought it on that console.
Yeah, I only know 2 people in this community that bought that game on Xbox. Him and K Mega.
Really?
Yeah.
K Mega. Yeah.
That's it.
Niggas, you know, Xbox dude's not buying that damn game.
Yo, it's crazy. Yo, it's crazy that Xbox had the marketing for this game, but it's like
still ain't buy it.
No. I wasn't even gonna say that. I was gonna say, but majority of the review copies were sent for PlayStation.
They know the vibes.
Oh yeah, UK. The sales spread is 80-20 for the UK sales first weekend.
They know the vibes, man.
80-20, bro. Yo.
Listen, the best place to play Scarlet Nexus is on PlayStation.
That's a fact.
You know.
With the DualSense, yeah. The DualSense is pretty good on it.
The DualSense is really dope.
I'm messing with shit.
Oh, do I agree? I mean, I bought it on Xbox, but Dre said the same thing because he said he was surprised that the DualSense
it's good
that they have. So I was like, it probably is.
Why is that something to be surprised about? They said that developers said that they couldn't wait to dive more into that feature with the controller. It was the biggest thing they were happy about with the damn console.
Yeah, you feel it
both versions is native 4K 60. From what I heard, so
that game is beautiful, man. Very colorful. Oh my god!
PlayStation has the advantage because of the DualSense.
Yo, Felix, these are their profile pictures. Felix, it's not their high school pics. I don't know. These game influencers, they don't age. You know what I mean? That's just how they look.
They don't age, boy. They don't age.
But nah, yo. Before I close this out, man, I just want to talk about these rumors on PlayStation because as much as we talk about Xbox and we talk about the community and all that stuff, I gotta address the PlayStation Nation too, man. We have 2 rumors going around now. I forgot the first
Not
one.
about the Arc System Works.
All that bullshit.
Hell nah, bro. That shit came from Dealer Gaming.
Exactly.
No, that's why we're saying this bullshit, man. Then that Nick dude from fucking Xbox era. I'm like, why the fuck are people listening to Xbox influencers and media personalities about PlayStation? I don't give a fuck. No.
Yeah, I mean, that would be dope if they do, but
I mean, for years, when we always talk about who PlayStation should buy and all that stuff, you already know my 2 answers are going to be it's going to be Square and Arc System Works. But it's very hard to believe that PlayStation is going to buy Arc System Works. Yeah, they're getting into fighting games and all that stuff. Would I love that? But it's coming from Dealer. I'm sorry, Dealer is very he's shaky. I know. Listen, I don't have an issue with Dealer. Other than his gaming takes are very dumb, and he's been wrong on a lot of stuff, but nobody want to highlight the shit he been wrong about. I don't know why, but I'm not believing that, especially from no Xbox game. Kiss Move can be like, yo, I remember Kiss Move was even right about the order, right? I remember when he came out saying, oh, somebody told me that the order was like 5-6 hours, and I was like, anybody believing you, no Kiss Move? You an Xbot. And that's how I'm going to roll. I'm not believing none of these Xbox do, even though these Xbox guys have been right on a lot of things when it comes to these insights. I don't know how these motherfuckers are getting these information, but I'm not believing that one. You know what I mean? PlayStation need to come out officially and say that.
Nah, I don't believe it either. But I believe that they're probably making, they probably have a deal with Sony making another fighting game exclusive. But I mean, of course, that's a given. They make Guilty Gear exclusive, so that's not really like, I can guess that the next Arc System game, if it's not from
like
Bandai Namco, is going to be a PlayStation exclusive. Like, I can guess that without any insider knowledge.
Well, isn't Arc System also owned by Sega?
No.
Who the
No,
hell
they're
said
not
that then? I remember somebody said. I'm like,
No,
really?
because Guilty Gear was published by Sega before, but Arc System is their own shit now. Like beginning when Guilty Gear first came out, I think it was published by Sega.
I'll say this though: if Arc Systems is under PlayStation, oh boy, because Arc Systems really gonna have the anime scene locked because they got Funimation, they got Crunchyroll.
I think that Crunchyroll thing fell through.
All right, well they got Funimation, which is like the biggest anyway, one of the biggest.
Not fell through. It got held up because of
it's something they own. It's another anime one they own though. I forgot because it's Funimation and something else. Barry, you know Viz Media. Viz.
Viz.
I think it's Viz.
Viz is more like mangas and all that.
I would like our system work to make a Final Fantasy fighting game in the same style of Guilty Gear, like with the same visuals and shit like that.
Yo, if they did that
with all the Final Fantasy characters, that would be dope.
A Final Fantasy game like in the style of Guilty Gear. Yo, Barry might play that the rest of his life, bro.
That's a fact.
Make it like a
Barry will play that game the rest of his life.
Yo, I remember when I was No Life in Dissidia on PSP. Yeah, I used to know Life. Yeah, Aniplex. Yeah, that's what it is.
Aniplex. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that one.
But that's part of Sony Music Group. Like that's not even like the PlayStation side of Sony. So, because they're publishing a Demon Slayer game that's multi-platform, Sony Aniplex.
Yep. I think they have a lot of. This is mobile stuff.
Oh,
they have like mobile games that's like
is
PlayStation.
Is anime.
Now Aniplex is more like they like publish like
yeah.
But yeah, I would love a Final Fantasy game like Guilty Gear, man. That shit would be fire. Make it 2D too. I'm with that.
Yeah, 2v2. Yeah.
That for sure. Bro.
Make it have like a like how Marvel Infinite had the stones. Make it have like materia similar to that. Like that'd be dope.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Yo, what was the other rumor we talked about on Saturday? Persona.
The Ghost of Ikishima.
Oh, the Ghost of Ikishima. Yeah, what's your thoughts on that, man? What's that?
Bullshit.
Is that some of these rumors? It doesn't be too coincidental. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Guilty Gear came out. Oh, PlayStation buying Guilty Gear. Like, Arc Systems always had a lot of games exclusive to PlayStation. It's like this haven't been anything new for a very long time. You know what I mean? But nobody's bringing that up stuff now. But I feel like the insiders. They get so much clicks and people talking about what they're saying so much now that they're ramping up these rumors because of these coincidental things that's happening, like Ghost of Tsushima, Ikishima, and Guilt and Arc Systems is going to be with PlayStation. You know what I mean? Like what's your thoughts, man?
Well,
bullshit. I've been talking too much.
No, honestly, I look at it like this. First of all, if it is true, then that's kind of bullshit because I would rather be surprised by it than just hear some random person randomly saying that shit on Twitter. That's kind of why I started hating fucking E3 because before we ever seen E3, we already kind of knew everything that was going to be there. And I think that kind of like took the luster out of it for me. But if it is indeed true, I mean, come on, who not? I would love to see that. By the way, if y'all haven't seen it, they already trying to downplay Ghost of Tsushima now because of these rumors coming out.
Yeah,
they're talking about Ghost of Tsushima is Sony's worst game. Not Days Gone. Ghost of Tsushima is bro.
Yeah, that was an article that said that. Yeah.
I
mean,
who the hell said that?
It was a Metro UK article.
Oh, that's an Xbox site. That's an Xbox site. That Metro UK.
But right on cue, as soon as the world started heating up about a new Ghost of Tsushima game, or either I guess DLC expansion, whatever, all of a sudden, right on cue, oh man, this game is terrible. I mean, it is what it is, though. It is.
Yeah, for me personally, I would like it to be true. Like that would be fire for me. I love Ghost of Tsushima. We get more content, like an extra, like expansion or a standalone shit. Like I'm loving these standalone games that Sony is doing with like Miles and Uncharted Lost Legacy and stuff like that, because while we wait for like the bigger sequels, we get these smaller bite-sized standalones that like holds us over and shit like that, and we get more content faster. You know, while we inevitably wait for the bigger sequel. So if they're doing like a standalone, which every single one of Sony's standalone always features like a different character, right? So it was like Infamous First Flight, then there was, you know, Uncharted Lost Legacy, and then Miles Morales and stuff like that. And if you look at the history of Ghost of Tsushima during the Mongol invasion, the first one, which is where the first game is set on, they also invaded a smaller island called Ikushima at the same time. So it makes sense in like the history if this is, you know, if this is true. And it will actually take advantage of the PS5, because Ghost of Tsushima, all they got was a 60 FPS patch. But if we get like an expansion, we could possibly see like the world of like, you know, what they build with Ghost of Tsushima look even better, you know, running on the PS5.
Yo, you know what funny way you said that too, Chris? Because Ghost of Tsushima was one of the first games that it was like instant loading. So you imagine that shit on PS5, like built for PS5. Be like, they would be like, you oversee like a black screen. That shit would be like boom. You know what I mean? Because I remember that game. That shit used to load like 2 seconds, 3 seconds. It was boom right there. When you fast travel in that jump, boom, it's right there. I don't know how the hell they did that.
Do I believe the rumors? I don't know, but I think it would be dope for me personally. I love Ghost of Tsushima.
Like I said, it sounds good. I'm not negating it. I would like it. I would like them to add to Legends as well, but it's just too coincidental, man. It's just like, yo, it sounds too good. You know what I mean? Like, wait, I don't know, man.
Especially to get it this quick too. You know what I mean? Because all the other standalones have came out like at least 2 years after. You know, so this will be like a year after. So.
Let me get these other super chats here.
At the end of the day, it's bullshit. You understand? If it does happen, it does. But I'm not. No disrespect, man. Fuck that. Full disrespect. I'm not listening to none of you dudes. You dudes don't hold no credibility for me. Especially when it comes to speaking on PlayStation and you are Xbox. This man is the co-creator of Xbox era.
Did he beat Ghost of Tsushima?
Nigga, I'm not listening to nothing you say. Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind? And then PlayStation dudes run PlayStation Nation. That's why I say y'all gotta stop being so goddamn gullible. Running with this bullshit. Oh my god, Ghost of Ikushima. Oh my god. No.
Oh my god, I'm gonna play Ghost of Tsushima now because of this rumor.
Yeah, like some of you PlayStation Nation dudes, you expose yourselves, man. Like you are bought in PlayStation clothing. Anyway,
shit crazy.
Shut up.
Let me get these super chats. Yo, Just a Guy, man, appreciate the donation. Yo, Just a Guy, man. If you got all that to say, you can just come in, man. Let me make sure that nobody else is there. All right. He said this the cap I be talking about, y'all. I guess he was talking about Smooth and his capatory behavior. And then we got CB3, man. He said, "What's up, Bari? Do you think Ghost of Tsushima is a next gen game going to PC since they removed the only on PlayStation tag?" Listen, I told y'all from a long time when they start doing this PlayStation to PC stuff that you're not going to see this only on PlayStation anymore. Because if they keep that tag on there with any of new manufacturing of these cases and all that stuff, it is, people can be like, oh, this is not only on PlayStation, this is false advertising. You know what I mean? So they have to remove that stuff.
But here's the other thing.
The most likely, it's probably going to go to PC. I'm not talking about maybe the next gen game won't go day one, but Ghost of Tsushima that's on PS4 one of these days.
It will. Well, see, here's the thing. What I say, when it happens, it's gonna happen. Now we literally less than a year that game has released, and they talking about it's going to PC. It's gonna happen. When it happens, I'm gonna laugh at every single one of you. You know why I'm gonna laugh? Because your friendly neighborhood persona told you so. I told you it was gonna happen, but PlayStation fans just need to shut up and be happy. You got all these brand new games. The old games don't matter. All right. So it's gonna keep happening. So quit acting. For everyone, don't act surprised. Just shrug it off. Like, okay. Because how many times you gonna keep saying the same thing, doing the same podcast, talking about how this shit is wrong? I'm just gonna shrug it off. All right. They say God of War's coming. All right. Oh yeah, factions multiplayer is coming. All right. Oh, what's that? Did they say Sackboy and one of Demon Souls might be coming? All right. That's a PS5 game, by the way. All right. All right.
Okay.
But Persona that could be run on a PS4.
It is what it is. Hey, yo, Chris, it is what it is.
Yo, bro, I promise you, I keep hearing people say that stuff on these podcasts, and I cringe every time. I'm like, yo, it's such a dumbass statement. And every time they keep saying, oh, but if you take away this and you take away that and you scale this down and you scale this down, yeah, it's gonna run on PS4. So these games are not really next gen. Like, no, yo, nigga, you just said if you take away all this stuff and scale down, obviously the game is gonna be changed because you're scaling down and you're taking all this stuff away so it can run on a lesser or older, console or device. Duh, but that's not the case. You know what I mean? Like I don't
the same version at that point.
Yeah, like people been saying this statement since the PlayStation 5 came out. All this, I'm not really impressed by next gen because if you scale this down and you take this away, Returnal can run on the PS4. It's not the same thing with Ratchet and Clank. Is that the case? No, it's not.
Side note, what is this obsession with posting the Game Pass logo on these muscular men without shirts? That's just, shut up, man. That's just weird to me, bro. Like I keep seeing like people Photoshop the Game Pass logo on these muscular men. Never mind, man. Go ahead. I just keep seeing. I've been seeing that shit for a minute, and I'm like, why do you guys keep doing that shit? Like, fuck. Like, what is that about?
Hey,
like, why do y'all keep doing that?
Maybe they like
kinda,
muscular men. I don't know.
I just keep seeing it. I'm like, why you gotta keep photoshopping the Game Pass logo on these muscular men? Like, I seen one just now where Game Pass logo was photoshopped on Rocky Balboa with his shirt off and all this, and just his boxing shirt. I'm like, go ahead, man. Go ahead, bro.
I don't know, bro.
Let me shut up. Let me shut the fuck up.
It's weird.
It's past my bedtime.
It's the same thing
anyway.
like when they put Phil Spencer on like Arnold Schwarzenegger with a bazooka. You know what I mean? The same.
It is
shit.
what it is. Yeah, it is what it is.
Same shit, man. But yeah, I mean that's that. Wait, what? Back buttons for the PS5 controller.
Where you see that at?
Hold up.
I need that. Where's that at?
I just saw a tweet here. Back buttons and textured back shell for the DualSense programmable Rise Remap kit.
Oh, you're looking at PS5 only.
What? Hold up. Need something here. My bad. Just keep going to that rebubble shit. What the hell is this, man?
It's not official though. Stream rate. Damn, you gotta unscrew shit and so you gotta unscrew the back shell and put this in. I just want something that's plug and play.
I do have I have a lot of DualSense controls. I would test this joint, bro.
I don't know. I mean, I do too. I got like 6, but I don't know.
I'm gonna look into that a little more. Yeah, I'm gonna look into that a little more. Didn't Scuff say they're officially making a DualSense controller?
Yes.
I'm not sure they are.
Actually, they said they're gonna announce it over the summer, so we should be getting those announcements pretty soon.
Oh, all right. So I'm gonna hold off then. I'm gonna hold off, man.
Yeah, Scuff will get my money. So
yo, before is Sick still in here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yo, Sick, yo, my bad. Yo, people was tagging me on Twitter. It's like, yo, Barry, Sick wants you in the podcast. Yo, man, I was hungover, bro.
No. You good. I needed some clarity, nigga, on your stance on E3, bro.
Oh my god.
Okay. Yes. I needed some clarity on that because I was with Persona. I don't feel PlayStation needs to attend E3. As a matter of fact, E3 has been going downhill even before PlayStation left E3. So to have a show, now keep in mind, what you said was true. We want to see Sony present games. So no matter which formats it's in, even if it's at E3, we are going to watch it. because we want to see what Sony is going to do. But I firmly believe that they don't need to do E3. I like it better when they do their own showcase anyway, where the only thing we're seeing is what they have going on. Like after this E3, man, come on, bro. This E3.
Yeah, but I'm saying you can treat, if they have a show at E3, what's the difference of them having a show outside of E3? They still can show the same shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's a PlayStation show where, say, all you care about is PlayStation and you want to watch PlayStation during E3, you just watch their show. You get the same type of experience that you will get watching the show outside of E3. My whole thing about the whole E3 thing is that I look at E3 as like a gaming event. I'm in agreement with everybody saying PlayStation don't need E3. You know what I mean? My thing is that I want them to be at E3 because at the end of the day, it's like E3 I look at as a gaming event. So regardless if it's Microsoft, Square Enix, all that stuff, I'm going to tune in. But I also want my preferred platform to be a part of that event. You know what I mean? That's my whole thing. It's like, yo, yeah, E3 was trash and E3 been trash. Go, PlayStation ain't there, and that's why it's being trash and that's why it's being down low on the decline. If PlayStation was there, a lot of people wouldn't be saying E3 is garbage or E3 is dying. A lot of people wouldn't be saying that shit because a lot of people would travel more there to E3. A lot of people would tune in more there to E3 because one of the big boys is there. The reason why it's declining because the big boy ain't there. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't think they
being there.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
No. E3 Sony being at E3, that's great. But why in the hell do Sony gotta carry E3 on it? Oh, like that shit. It's like, come on, bro. You watch a whole bunch of whack ass shows, and then now, you then tune in to freaking Sony show, and then it uplifts, sure, but they can do that, like you said, outside of E3. E3 should die. It should literally fall off the face of the earth and never exist again.
The thing is, you guys are getting caught up in the whole E3. I'm not necessarily really. I would like them to be at E3. But even if you're not going to be there at E3, I'm looking at E3 more of the time period, like that June 12th through the June 14th time period of like people coming together and celebrating gaming or showcasing their games. If you're not going to be directly there at E3, I would like PlayStation to do something outside of it during that time as well, because it's just that time has been synonymous with gamers as far as like, all right, this is your time to showcase what is being coming to these platforms. Or it's like many people look at that time at E3, they take off work, you know what I mean, to watch these shows and all that stuff. They do a whole bunch of shit because it's just like, this is our time to watch what's coming up. I'm looking at more of like the festivity of it, of all these platformers, all these developers coming together to watch these shows. That's what I'm looking at it from. And PlayStation not being there, in my opinion, is disappointing. You know what I mean? Yes. Do I think PlayStation needs to be there? No, but I would love them to be there. If PlayStation was there at this E3, nobody would we wouldn't be so down on E3 like that, to be honest with you. We're looking at Nintendo.
That's what I'm saying. No, but we would. You know why we would? We would because E3 has been on the decline for years. It ain't just get here, bro. This ain't just happen overnight because Sony ain't there. This shit has been going downhill since after like 2016, bro.
Nah, I don't agree. Like, I'm not saying that you're wrong because maybe you can bring up like factual stuff. I'm just talking about from my perspective. Like, I like to look at PlayStation shows because normally when it came to PlayStation show on E3, they're doing something different, like the orchestra or that time when it was sending people into different areas because that's like a certain area in their games, and people was like, what the hell is PlayStation doing? What the hell is PlayStation doing? But not knowing like, this is an actual scene that's a part of the game. You know what I mean? It's something different that PlayStation does. It's not just a bland ass show that everybody showcase games here in Xbox and keep it moving. You know what I mean? They do something different. That's a highlight to me during that time. And like me personally, I look at it like this: you're not losing anything with PlayStation not being at E3, but you're losing stuff You're not losing. Matter of fact, you are losing something at PlayStation not being at E3. You're not losing anything if they are at E3. So I don't get why anybody's so against it, because at the end of the day, it's a winning situation for you as a PlayStation fan. You know what I mean? Am I saying that they need to do it? No. But I don't get the whole I'm so against the E3. I don't give a fuck about the ESA and all that bullshit. Who gives a fuck? I don't care. It's one of these days that I go to E3 and you know what I mean?
You're an Xbox.
And PlayStation is not there. Yes, it will be disappointing. Would it be a good show? Depends on what's there. But I would love for PlayStation to be there so I can enjoy it, because that's my preferred platform. You know what I mean? That's where my stairs come from.
Yo, it's bedtime for me, man. So, great show, Barry. I'm about to hop off here, man.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
Good show, boy.
Yeah, all right. I mean, I guess, bro. I really don't understand it though. I do want Sony to do, their own thing. It doesn't really have to be at the same time period for me. It didn't have to be a part of E3 for me. Mm-hmm. And I feel like I would still enjoy what they have going on.
I'm in agreement with that, but I'm just saying, like, we're not losing anything PlayStation being there. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like, damn it, why PlayStation gotta be there, man? Because now they're not gonna do this and this. No, we're not losing anything. They're gonna do their show, and they're gonna do it how we're doing, like they've been doing all other E3s. You know what I mean? It's a benefit for anybody, for PlayStation gamers. But the way how Persona was coming at it, or the people in the chat was coming at it, they were making it seem like, yo, this is a detriment to PlayStation being at the damn show. I'm just like, no, it's not. You're not, as a fan, you're not losing anything. You're losing more when they're not there, because then we come out with it, E3 sucked this year. God damn, why did I waste my time? I got a wife and kids. That's what we're saying when PlayStation is not at E3.
Yeah, that's why I feel like they should do their own thing, though. I feel like they should do their own thing. I like for them to have their moment to express what they want to express, not some, this is a versus Xbox thing, when Xbox never brings shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if you remember the year where we got the bangers. We got Spider-Man, we got God of War.
2016.
We got all of those games jam-packed, and somehow somebody tried to find a way to say Xbox was on par. What the fuck?
No.
How? But that's all that shit really brings up. It brings up false narratives. But when they stand on their own and they do their own thing, the entire focus is on PlayStation.
Yeah, but even with PlayStation not being there, people still comparing it. What people say, Xbox won the E3, or
maybe they did, but what is still E3?
Yeah, but I'm saying that competitiveness or whatever, that comparison is still gonna be there regardless of PlayStation not there or not. I've seen it on Twitter. People still saying like, PlayStation, Xbox beat PlayStation at E3. PlayStation wasn't there. You know what I mean? It's still gonna be there. Yo, my man Alex E said, yo, Final Fantasy Remake on hard is whooping my ass, as it should.
That game.
Yo, hard mode is where it should be played.
You finally played it sick?
Huh?
You finally been playing it sick? Because last time I talked to you, you haven't played it.
No, I haven't played the intermission yet, man. I got to start Scarlet Nexus, bro.
Oh, no. Get that intermission out the way before Scarlet Nexus. You know what I mean? Sick. I'm going to kick you in the shit. Where's it coordinates?
Why is it that long? Was it that?
Where's your coordinates? This man said you gonna play Scarlet Nexus before intermission. Yo, Sick, send me your shins right now.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna have to get that Scarlet Nexus. Nah, because I've been anticipating the shit out of Scarlet Nexus, but I do want to play the intermission, play the Yuppie story.
You will be intermission in about 12 to 14 hours if you're doing everything. But you have to play it again on hard.
Yeah, if you do it like everything. Barry, you were right, because I was wrong. Because I was like, when we were talking about how long intermission is going to be, I was like, nah, it's probably just only going to be like maybe like 3 or 4 hours of content. You like, nah, it's going to be like 10. I was like, nah, I don't think it's going to be. Yo, that motherfucker took me like 10 hours to get through, because I was doing all the extra shit as well. So I was surprised. I was surprised, man.
It was good. It was good content, man.
I was surprised how much content there was for just $20. Damn, it's like just as long as games that are full price right now. So damn.
Yep. But I'm about to get out of here, guys.
And they require like a second playthrough if you want to get the trophies. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, if you want to get the trophies and shit, and the bosses
and
are
the VR mission
amazing.
stuff too. That stuff is gonna add even longer gameplay to it.
Wait.
The secret fights, yeah.
Cause you gotta level up for those.
Oh, okay. Okay, I was thinking of something totally different.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna say nothing because you ain't played yet, but I'm just gonna say this: you can get max level in intermission to level 50. You know what I mean? And it's I say it's required.
Yeah, when you start off at 25 in intermission. Yeah. You start off at level 25. So
Yuffie gameplay is fun as hell too, bro. Listen, I love Scarlet Nexus too,
she's
man.
The best one.
Yuffie gameplay, that's why it getting me so excited about
she's the
part
best
2.
Character.
Part 2 gonna be insane right now, bro. Because the upgrades that they're doing, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna have that sync thing in there. They're gonna leave that in there for sure. The air combat is gonna be up there for sure. Cause Yuffie got loops, boy. Oh my god.
Not only that, like the synergy system.
Yeah, the synergy, man. The synergy, not the sync. The synergy.
Yeah,
they're gonna leave that in there.
That shit gonna
guaranteed. That system is so.
She's the best one right now, man. She's better than Cloud.
Yeah. She's the most fun. Yeah. She's the most fun. Like, I still.
Animation first.
No, what I give Yuffie the edge over because Tifa I have mad. Tifa I got I have mad video, especially on my PS4. I got mad video Tifa shit. but Yuffie,
I'm getting that Guilty Gear Strive too, man. We did a fight night, bro. Oh man.
Oh yeah, definitely get that, man.
Fighter, the fucking
I still gotta pick that up too. I'm gonna pick that up.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on Guilty Gear much more much more consistently now. You know, because I got a lot of the games I wanted out of the way, and I want to get prepared for this tournament. Hopefully, you guys sign up for this joint too, man. It's gonna be fun, man. Guaranteed, man.
Wait, did you finish Scarlet Nexus?
Nah, I didn't finish Scarlet Nexus yet. I'm on phase 5 in Scarlet Nexus.
What's your thoughts?
Oh, I love it, man. I love it. Like I said, the combat is great. The story, I didn't think the story was gonna be that trippy, but it's good, man. It's good. I like the little comic book effect, like Infamous did it. Like they did it very good with that. There's certain things that don't make sense, but it makes sense as far as like leveling up, like the bond system and stuff like that. But when it comes to stories, like this feels like kind of out of place, and you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about when you play it, because there's certain things that's happening in the story, and then you got to do these bond missions. And it's like, it feels off, but you know what? I'm gonna do it because I want to level up my bonds and all that. But you know, but other than that, man, I've been having a great time with it. To be honest with you. Having a great time with it. I think a lot of people's gonna really like that game, and I know they got an anime that's out now, so I can't wait to beat it and then play it. And it's a 2-side thing too, so you play as Yuito, and then you have Kasane story side that you got to play as well when you finish it. So yeah, I can't. It's a great game, man. I like it a lot, and the level up system is deep too, man. The skill tree or the brain map is very deep too, man. It's good. It's good.
I gotta think of that.
The combat is real precise as far as like, there's times where you're gonna feel like, I'm pressing this, but it didn't happen. It's very precise. Like air combat stuff is very precise. You can't be like square, then triangle. You got to be like square, triangle, whole triangle. It's very precise with it. But once you get it, you're gonna be like, oh shit, this joint is crazy. This joint, especially when you do the vision attack. Oh, man, I'm not gonna say no more. You gonna see.
Man, I got an early morning tomorrow, but I think I'm gonna take at least 4 or 5 hours out so I can at least get started on intermission, bro.
Yeah, tomorrow.
I don't get started now, bro. It's crazy, dog.
Tomorrow I actually got to go in the office because I got to do these evaluations with these people. But after that, I'm heading back home. You know what I mean? Like, I got to clean up my office too. I know they not cleaning that shit. So.
Yeah, motherfuckers probably ain't even there, but all of this shit's starting to open back up. So, good luck with that, man. I'm not even. Trust me, I'm doing my own thing, bro. I can't do it, though. I don't know how y'all do it, though.
We need to do a spoiler talk on that intermission, Barry.
Oh yeah, I'm down, man. I'm down. Just let me know.
Hold on, y'all gonna have to wait until I finish. Y'all gonna have to wait till I finish.
Yeah. I mean, I'll wait.
Let me know when y'all available, man. I'll do it because I could talk that all day.
Did you ever do a breakdown of Returnal?
Oh, like spoiler? Like I did a series of like surviving Atropos, but then I fell off from because all these other games started coming up. But I can still talk about Returnal as well. There's a lot of shit that I want to talk about Returnal. Because I have a lot of theories in that game, bro. Real talk.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
That's why I said. That's what I said.
I think my theory is the best one from like the main theory that everybody's grasping to right now. Like the main theory. Everybody has like this one main theory that's going on, but I think my theory was the best one though.
Oh yeah, so we definitely got to bring that up too. Talk about that then, because I want to hear it too. Yo, T-Man, who you well, I'm pretty sure T-Man probably using Kai or Chip. Who you playing in Guilty Gear, bro? Yo, Guilty Gear, listen, a lot of people be like, oh, Guilty Gear is simple. They simplified it. Alright. Yeah, alright, go play that game, bro. Oh, Chip, okay. So you said no Kai? Oh no, I don't think you was playing Sin, my bad, not Kai. Yo, Chip is a beast in that game, bro. I'm scared of Chip. Chip, May, Soul. Scared of those characters, man. I'm a level up. I'm a level up for sure. Guilty Gear, man.
All right, y'all, but I'm out of here though.
Yeah,
Peace
man.
out.
Yeah, we're gonna close this up, man. Anybody got anything to say before we get out of here? Link, Chris Righteous.
No, I got nothing. I don't have nothing to say. Sounds like there's a lot of lies being told, but you know what's new. So, good show.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, Soul is. I think Soul is a little broken in Guilty Gear, but he's great. He's a great character.
I got Guilty Gear. I got to get in there and practice because I was getting my butt kicked on.
Hey, listen, just use May, bro. That's what I'm hearing. Just use May.
Yeah, use May and do jump heavy slash.
With the anchor, Tatsunaki. He's the one with the anchor and the dolphins and shit.
Yo, May broken too, man. It's not necessary. Well, yeah, they are broken.
She was crazy in X-Hard.
Yeah, she's crazy in this game, bro. Yo, because her hitboxes is wild, bro.
We were playing Street Fighter 5, right? I feel like Guilty Gear. I feel like art system games just feel more. Not saying they're better, but like
they're better
graphically. They're definitely a lot better, and their game mechanics.
Mechanically, they're better too.
Outdated, man. They need to. I don't know.
The thing about Guilty, I'm gonna get Strive too. I haven't got it. It's just the timing when it came out. But the thing about Guilty Gear is how I love how every single character is completely unique. It has completely unique mechanics to that characters. When you look at games like Street Fighter, there's like 10 Shoto clones and shit like that. You know what I mean? Versus Guilty Gear is like everything is like all the characters are completely different and unique.
But Street Fighter a little different because Street Fighter is more of a grounded game. You don't have air dashing. You can't air block. It's a very grounded game. Street Fighter, like really and truly, if you really want to excel,
there's still a lot of Shotos.
Yeah, there's a lot of shows, but they have their little differences here and there. But
yeah, they have differences.
I get the archetype of the character. Yeah, the archetype of the character.
Those graphics look dated too. They need to.
Yeah, I mean, Street Fighter came out in 2016.
Street Fighter is still great though. Like I'm not sure.
It's still good games. The mechanics still sound, but you know, whenever they come out with the new one, they got to do some improvements for sure.
Oh, yo,
Street Fighter 6 is gonna be way better.
Yo, T-Man, May is broken, bro. Yeah, maybe it's probably a beginner that you play, but May is broken, dog. Trust me, May is broken. When you get up high up in there, like floor 8 or 9, many Mays, man. That's my demon right there. I got to floor 9, May. And the thing is with me, I'm not gonna not avoid the maze. I'm gonna want to play because I want to learn the matchup. But yo, she hits like a truck, man. And Milia, Milia got like the second worst defense in the game as far as like her HP. And Jesus, yo, May. Like I can vortex this chick, or I can set her up, mix her up like 2 times in a row, get her down to like 40%, and she just do one combo in the corner, and I'm down to 40%. And this is like,
I would imagine that the matchup for May versus Milia's is not Milia's favor at all.
Yeah, because May hits like a truck. Like Milia, you gotta do a lot of trickery.
Like the best matchup for May.
Real talk. I don't think May has any bad matchups. Yo, her buttons are good. Her frame data is good. Her hitboxes are good. I don't think She and Soul have some bad matchups. I don't think she had a bad matchup.
No, I didn't say if she had a bad matchup. I said like, who do you think would be like? Who do you think like? Because like May is probably like the top tier character right now, right? Until like they probably patch her and shit like that. I haven't played the game, so I don't know. But like if anybody stood like, which character you say do you think stands the best chance against May? Is what I meant.
I would go with like
at a high level.
I would go Leo, Soul. Most likely Soul. Soul is the best character in the game. Soul, if May is OP, Soul is broken. Three frame buttons.
Like I googled it, he's like top tier. They say.
Yeah, hit 5K is 3 frames, bro. You know how fast that is. Everybody's slowest button in the game is 6 frames. Soul has a 3 frame, and that's a standing button. He is and anti-airs too. Soul is broken. You know what I mean? But May just got really good hitboxes, and dealing with dolphins is annoying. But I think like Soul, I think Ram can deal with her pretty good. I think Leo can deal with. Leo's my secondary character. I think they can deal with her pretty good. I can say Nago too. Nago can be oppressive too. Nago Ryuki, that character is oppressive too.
Yeah, he has that range, man. Yeah, he's definitely like mid-screen.
Yeah, but the thing is, only thing with him, like May is super fast. By the time he's getting that button out, May probably already clapped him. Yo, Butt Rogers, am I getting Melty Blood? Yeah, I never played Melty Blood before, but I'm definitely gonna get him. Yeah, I think Chip is top tier too. I've been saying that from day one. Everybody been downplaying Chip, like, oh no, his defense, oh he got no health. No, that character, when that character gets rolling, sometimes you're not stopping him, bro. You're not stopping that character. You're literally guessing.
He look like he has like crazy frame traps and 50-50s, right?
Yeah, yo, he got good frame traps too, and he got a lot of good 50 mix-ups. Yeah, his mix-up games is crazy. You know what I mean? With an Alpha Blade. His command throw is really fast, but if they become predictable, you can jump out of it or you can hit it. But some people, you know, I mean, they're not. You got to play a lot of matches before you can get that comfortable with that shit. But Chip is OD. He got this jump 2K that people just gonna abuse because it's very hard to anti-air. It's very hard to deal with because if you block it, it's his advantage. It's dumb, but this is the vanilla part of the game. Arc is definitely going to adjust it, so people's going to have fun all with it right now. But I feel like, you know, when that day one patch comes, everybody, I mean that first patch comes, a lot of people are going to be upset. But it's rightfully so though. But I'm not one of those dudes that's going to be like, yo, the character I play ain't cheap. Cause Millia is cheap too. Millia is very cheap. Just like with Chip.
She got crazy mixes too.
Yeah, but they're not easy characters. I think Chip is a little easier than Millia. But like once you learn Millia, man, you can see the fear. There's times when I'm playing this game, I just see the fear. Like this person, he's just scared. He don't want to get hit. This dude is pressing buttons preemptively because they're trying to assume what I'm gonna do. And I could just feel the fear. Like, all right, it's over. And I get that knockdown. You can already tell. I see people trying to bat dash on heavy disc. People trying to crouch on heavy. I'm like, hell nah, bro. Hold this mix up. You know what I mean? What I need to get better is with my grab disc setups. Because I learned something the other day, but I didn't really get to practice it because I've been going out and chilling with people. But off her grab setup, she has like a really good meaty setup where people could normally there was 6p from her grab disc, but there's a meaty setup you can do where they're gonna get hit from it. But I just gotta get the timing right. But nah, I've been enjoying Guilty Gear. I just haven't really been playing it how I really want to play it. But this week I'm definitely gonna be doing that. You know what I mean? So I gotta get ready for this tournament, which you guys can sign up for. July 24th is going down. Birthday tournament. You don't gotta send me nothing. You ain't gotta send me no money. But if you wanna give me a birthday present, go and sign up to that tournament. You know what I mean? It'll be dope. So far we got like 23 people too that signed up, and this is like me barely promoting it yet. So that's pretty dope. Your Buck says, I knew it, Bari. You're a true fighting fan. I love fighting games. Melty Blood is a game that I never played though. I heard that game is hard too. And coming from French bread, I know that's gonna have some technicalities to it. Because French bread games are, you know, those are not pick up. Just because
you're a fan of a genre doesn't mean that you played every single game in that genre. There's gonna be games you don't play. Yeah, exactly. Like it's not possible. Yeah.
I always heard of Melty Blood, but I just never got into it. I play Eunice though, but Melty Blood I never really got. I used to watch it, but never really got into it. It was like an older game, but now they're doing like a new version of it. And yeah, Melty Blood remind me of what's that? The joint. Capcom versus SNK with all the groove systems.
I never heard of Melty Blood. That must be like extremely niche fighting game. I never heard of it.
It's niche. It's an older game. It came out like a PS3.
Yeah, I never heard of it.
Yeah. It's good from what I see, but it has all those little systems as far as picking type A, type B, type C, type like the groove system in Capcom versus SNK 2. You know what I mean? Which add mad complexity to the game. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna end it here, man. I appreciate everybody coming through, man. This definitely helped me to sober up a little bit too. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm like 80%. You know what I mean? Like around 6 o'clock or before that, yo, I was down for the count. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. But I feel like I'm a little bit back to form. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is probably good right here for me. But yo, Chris, man, anything you gotta say, man?
No, sir. Just check out my channel. I definitely got some more videos on the way. I'm gonna be doing a impressions on the sequel to Breath of the Wild, which is an amazing game. I don't care what nobody says. People been slandering that game. That game is amazing. And a review. I'm definitely doing a review for Intermission. I just gotta, because I've been I already beat the game and stuff like that. I'm playing through Remake right now. I literally just got to Wall Market. I'm playing it on hard mode so I can, because I still gotta be Weiss, but I'm kind of getting myself back into like, because Yuffie, since she's played so different, I'm getting myself back like used to, you know, like
a little bit more ground.
Yeah, and stuff like that before I fight Weiss, because I heard Weiss is fucking hard.
Yeah, I heard he's hard too. Like I'm doing the same thing you're doing.
Oh, you haven't played him yet?
No, I haven't played him yet because I was playing through Remake, and I'm past a little bit through Arif area, and I stopped right there. So I'm not at Wall Market yet, but yeah, I'm playing through it again and leveling up certain material like my HP ups and my MP ups, so I can be ready for him.
Yeah, I just got to Wall Market. Then I'm also playing through the Kingdom Hearts collection, which I really beat 1. I'm playing through Chains of Memories, and rough. I don't like that fucking card combat system, bro. I don't like that shit, bro. They're saying this shit is 20 hours to beat. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, bro.
Yo, listen,
I don't know if I'm gonna make it, bro.
Kingdom Hearts.
I really don't.
Kingdom Hearts is my second favorite franchise of all time.
Yeah, and I can't wait till I get to 2. When
I was playing Chain of Memories, I was like, all the memories from my past came back. I was like, I don't think I can do Chain of Memories again. And I love the story of Chain of Memories because Chain of Memories is very important, especially for 2 and all that stuff.
Yeah, it bridges the gap between 1 and 2.
But that gameplay, man. And then I'm thinking about certain bosses, and I'm like, as a kid, I did it, but I was like, nah, I ain't gonna try to do that again, man.
Because, like, I look at you know how people say to play the game in like chronological order as far as like the story, and people say you play Kingdom Hearts 1. And then go to Chains of Memories, and then do 2. You know what I mean? And then after that,
well, chronologically, or whatever. That's not the order.
No, that's not the order that they came out.
I'm just chronologically, like story wise, Birth by Sleep.
Story wise,
first one.
Yeah, but I wanted to start off with 1 first. I wanted to.
You wanted to get that sword.
But I beat 1 when I was a child. Like I just never played 2. Or like I only played 1. I only played 1 and I played 3. But I and even as a child, like when I'm playing 1 right now, I'm like, damn, how did I beat this game? Because the last area was fucking just nothing but like gauntlets of enemies. But anyways, that Chain of Memories fucking card system, I do not like it, and it's very annoying. I don't know if I'm gonna make it through though.
I did about like 6 hours of Chain of Memories, and I was just like, I'm remembering the bosses, and I'm like, nah, Bari. Like, I love the stuff. I love Kingdom Hearts, but I can't do Chain of Memories, man. The card system, it doesn't translate well to today's.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible. But other than that, man, y'all check out my channel, man. And that's it.
I love Kingdom Hearts, man. If you got any questions, let me know. Yeah, cause I'll break that whole.
No, I fuck with it. Like I fuck with 1, I fuck with 3. But you know what's crazy? The more I played 1, the more I started to dislike 3 more. Because of like just the Disney characters in 1 felt more integral to the story versus like in 3 you felt like you just redoing the movie.
Oh yeah,
with Sora, Goofy, and Donald
for promotion.
And then in 3, all they said was Sora, hey Sora, we don't know how to beat Xehanort yet, so just go out and explore and just do whatever until we're ready and shit like that. And it's like, nah, man. Like 1 felt like, I don't know. And then the Disney bosses, there was barely any. There was only like 2, like the Hercules Titans fight and Davy Jones. And then in 1, you had like you was fighting fucking Jafar, fighting Ursula, like So, but
cause 3.
But the gameplay was definitely better.
I feel like with 3. Well, 3 you had certain boss fights in like Disney movies, but it was just not. It's not like, I'm not gonna say they're not memorable, because Frozen is good. It's popular as well, but it's not like stuff that you relate to as far as the Disney movie. So it's a little different. But it was still there. The thing is with 3 is the Final Fantasy aspect, or the Square Enix aspect.
Yeah, and they had the Square Enix. There was no. The only thing you got close to it was Verum Rex.
Yeah.
That that thing, and that was it. Because that's Final Fantasy Versus 13, right, in disguise, pretty much.
Yep.
So.
Yep. So
I'm excited for 2 because they said 2, as far as like the combat, is like so much better. They said that 3's combat was really good, but 3's combat wasn't as complex as 2. This is 2 is a lot better. So but we'll see.
Nah, I wouldn't agree with that. I think for me personally, 2 is the tempo of the franchise. But 3 combat is better, because 3 is just an upgrade of 2. You can do much more. I think 3, it became a little bit more cheesy because Sora is just more powerful, and then they added that whole
the rides and stuff like that, which they come every 10 seconds. It made it way. I was playing it on hard my first time.
Yeah,
it made it way easier. Like I was like,
hard is like normal. You got to play. You got to play it on the what you call it
on critical or proud mode or whatever.
That's a difficulty thing, but yeah, they made it mad easy with that. But with 2, you don't have that, but you still have some of the stuff you can do in 3.
But I watched a video of somebody breaking down the combat on 2 versus 3, and they were saying like, they were pointing out like there was like more shit you could do in 2. I don't know. I gotta see for myself, but we'll see.
Nah, I don't agree. I don't agree, because 2 just had more. It had more of those quick time event things where your timing had to be on point with certain things, so I can get that complexity, like defending stuff. Like there was a lot of these quick time event stuff that you can't just be mashing square or X. You can't be doing it. You gotta be careful where you pressing it to. With 3, you can do more mashing. That's the only thing. But with 2, you have also the forms as well. Maybe that what they're talking about. But 3, you also have other forms as well. So. I don't know, because 3, your weapon can change form. You can change. Yeah, it's mad shit you can do in 3.
Yeah,
bro.
your weapon will evolve throughout the battle.
Yeah, I don't know
different
with that.
Forms of the weapons and stuff like that. But I don't know. We'll see, man.
3.
I played through the whole thing.
With 2, you just can't overuse it, because you can turn like into a Heartless and all that stuff. So
yeah,
that's the only.
That's probably the hardest shit in 1. I haven't beat him, dog. That motherfucker hard as fuck.
Yo, Sephiroth is hard, man. Y'all got all that shit on YouTube, bro.
Shit.
I got all that shit.
God damn, I haven't beat him. Yeah, I gotta go back and beat him in 1, but that motherfucker is hard as shit.
Yo, you put that arrow on, man. That arrow I got. You put that on.
Oh yeah, that arrow.
Fly,
yeah, that's
man.
how I cheesed the last boss. The last boss was with my answer, so I put that arrow on and I got him. Yeah,
cause you playing the final mix version, so that's like the Japanese version. There's a lot of secret bosses that is now available in this one. So I ain't gonna say the names, but there's a lot of secret bosses in 1, and one of them is really, really cool because it reminds you of like, one of the Kingdom Hearts games. You're gonna recognize it. Well, you say you didn't play 2 yet, right?
I haven't played 2 yet.
Oh, so you probably won't recognize.
I'm playing Chain of Memories right now, but I don't know if I'm gonna get through it, bro. I'm gonna try to switch as much as I can, but I don't know if I can get through that card.
Kingdom Hearts is one. Yo, Chuck, get out of here, man. You a hater. You a hater, man. You know what I mean? Listen, Kingdom. Yeah, I love Kingdom. Everybody keep telling me, oh, Kingdom Hearts, the story is complex. Then I ask them, did you play the games? They be like, no, I didn't play it.
That's why I'm playing it, Bari. That's why, because I'm playing through each one, like, with no explanation of the story at all, and I'm paying attention to see if I can get this. If I can get the story, then everybody's fucking exposed.
Trust me, you're gonna get it. The only thing that there's complexity to it, and Nomura even confirmed it himself, because you know how Nomura is when it comes to fans and fans liking certain characters, he's always gonna want to bring them back and all that stuff. That's the only real complexity. It's no different than like with Zack in Final Fantasy VII Remake. You know what I mean? The only real reason why he's really bad is because he's a highly popular character. And the more like he want to please everybody,
and they're trying to sell the product. Yeah.
So he's gonna write them in or display some reason to get them in the joint. And there's certain characters.
The ones writing it in. Yeah.
Yeah, there's certain characters in Kingdom Hearts 2 or Kingdom Hearts in itself that he was like, oh shit, this character's here. You know what I mean? And once again, yo, Xehanort is one of the greatest villains in video game history. I need somebody to debate me with that, and that's why I want you to finish it, because after you finish Kingdom Hearts,
I thought Ansem was a great boss in the first game. I thought Ansem pretty good boss.
See, that's why I need you to play it, yo. Play Kingdom Hearts, yo, Chris. We gonna talk, man. Yo, we gonna talk, man. Cause listen, yo, there's never been a villain that has been in so many games that's just terrorizing people like Xehanort, bro. That's all I gotta say, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's in the DLC for Scorpio. That it wasn't part of the base game, which was a problem for me, at least.
For who?
As far as like, no, you saying the FF characters were in the DLC Remind, but it's like but it's like Kingdom. The purpose of Kingdom Hearts was like why it was such a big deal. It's because like you had Disney characters and you had also the Square Enix characters, Final Fantasy characters, and shit like that integrated in. So.
Yeah, Remind was cool too, but it
was like a childhood dream of mine, right?
Yeah, Remind was more just for the replaying of the bosses, to be honest. Because you're pretty much going over Kingdom Hearts 3 story, and you get like a little different aspect of here, and then you get a little secret ending because you defeated all the bosses and all that stuff. So,
and you got all the secret the bottles and shit. Yeah, I still gotta get that DLC. I'm gonna definitely get it though once I get back to Kingdom Hearts 3, because I'm gonna replay 3 for the story.
Yeah, I love 3, man. I love 3.
No, 3 was good. 3 was good, but like when I watched like how other people was like kind of pointing out some of the flaws of 3, I was like, yo, I can understand.
It's definitely flaws in there, but
yeah,
like before I even finished 3, I did like a prediction of what was going to happen. Every little thing I said was going to happen. Everybody that came back, I knew was getting there. I knew what it was gonna do with Aqua. I knew all of that was. I pretty much was like, yo, I already knew the story right there. And I was like, yo, shout out to my man's Nomura and all that, man. They did everything I wanted, so I was happy as fuck with 3.
People say 2 is the best one, but I heard there was another one that people say is probably like another one that people consider the best. I don't know if it was Birth by Sleep or Dream Drop Distance. It was one of those.
Birth by Sleep is amazing. I think you're gonna love Birth.
That's probably the one.
That's if you really want to play it in story order, you play that first. And you know what I mean, you're gonna see Sora in that as well, be not a playable character, but Birth by Sleep, you gonna understand why Sora is so special in Birth by Sleep. But you get an understanding of the Keyblade War.
Like Roxas, and shit like that, right?
Well, Roxas is
or Ventus.
But now you ain't played Ventus, you mean, Ventus. Roxas.
One of those, yeah. I know their names because, like I said, I played 3 and shit like that.
Oh, yes. So, Roxas is just Sora. That's his nobody. And Roxas is the Sora backwards with an X. And Xeon is Sora, too. That's the Sora's memories from Birth by Sleep. Not Birth by Sleep, from Chain of Memories. That's when Xeon was created. It's a whole bunch of shit, man. But, like I said, when you finish it, let me know, bro. We definitely talk about it.
Yeah, I definitely will. I'll give a whole series review.
But yeah, man, we'll end it right here, man. Appreciate it once again, guys, coming through. You know what I mean? It's almost time to sign up. Sign up to that birthday tournament if you can, guys. Like I said, it doesn't matter what the skill level is. Just gonna have some fun and play some Strive, man. And the net code is good, so we ain't gotta worry about like lag or nothing like that. So yeah, also like I said, there's a $500 prize pot and top 3 payout. So you know, if you do get up in top 3 or you do win, you're gonna get some bread. You know what I mean? But yeah, other than that, I'll see you guys in the next stream, man. Whenever I do it, I do have some online games I do have to post up for Guilty Gear. These are old gameplay though, you know, but I just want to get this stuff off of my memory on my PS5. I'm most likely gonna upload them so I can get them off. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna holler at you guys, man. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. It's pretty late over here in the East Coast, but enjoy. Boy J Bari, Chris Righteous also here. We gone. Deuces.